Hello, everybody. Welcome to Council of Creators, episode 15. Of course, Chainsaw, 3W. He's always here. And for the first time at Council, Killjoy Jake is here. Welcome to the stream. King of the Rats. I just saw that. It's cool. King of the Rats.
I have a small rat army that lives underneath my feet down here. So if you hear any chirping or squeaking, that's what that is. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. But what's up? What's up, dudes? How's it going?
I'm glad you're here. Well, what's up with you, man? Do you stream a lot on your channel, or are you just doing it now more recently?
I've been streaming a lot, maybe for like the past year or so. Like, just been when I can, when I got the time, I run it, make it happen, man.
Yeah, man. You do like a variety of different topics. I know you were talking about the Scream 7 situation recently, and the director, didn't he just leave a few days ago officially? I think.
Yeah. So he was like a month ago. I'm out. Like, sorry, like this is too much for me. And I get it, dude. It'd be too much for me. It'd be too much for most people. It's insane what's going on with all that. So it really sucks for us Scream fans, man. Just that whole movie's going down the drain.
Do you think it will actually happen? That's the question.
That's a great question. That, like, genuinely, it is the question that on every Scream fan's mind. I don't know. Like, at this point, nearly everybody that we know that was involved with it has dropped out in one way or the other. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. What I do know is that the most likely scenario with this movie moving forward is it's just a full-on reboot, just a whole new, fresh start for Scream, which I know is a lot of fans not crazy about that. It's been serialized up until this point. You know, it's all been one congruent story, different focuses on characters and stuff, but it has been one long story from start to finish. Now we're probably starting fresh. I don't know if people are going to be into that or not.
Yeah, because I think at this point it's going to reboot again. Because I don't know what you do from here. People are saying bring back some of the older cast who were kind of left out of the franchise. I don't know. I mean, that's nostalgia bait, but then again, a lot of movies recently are nostalgia bait if they are a franchise. Like Indiana Jones 5, did it need to happen? No, but they did it. Did we? I don't know what else you could really pull. I mean, all the Transformers movies. I mean, you know, they're constantly still doing movies that are kind of, you know.
Yeah, that last one was whatever. You know,
I still haven't seen Rise of the Beast. I heard it's better than some of the other ones, which is like, it's not saying much.
I mean, it's better than Last Night. It doesn't the aspect ratio change like every frame or something for like different scenes in that one. It's like the scene where Anthony Hopkins is like outside of the castle. It's like different aspect ratio. Here we go. This much. It's like ridiculous. It's like, what's going on? What happened here? It's crazy.
I do like aspect ratio changes if it's like a flashback situation or if it's like story wise, it makes sense. Like a different person's perspective, it changes. But when it's like every other thing, it's just like changing. I'm like, because you notice that you're like, that's weird. Why did it change there? Because like certain scenes are shot for IMAX. Like, yeah, but shouldn't it all be or none of it so it matches better?
Dude, it gives me a headache. Like, honestly, like, just if you haven't seen that, watch it right after this. I mean, like, literally every time it cuts to a different character, it's like the aspect ratio changes. And it's like you said, it's cool when they use it for flashback or like a different person scene, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's like they were using different cameras or something. I don't know, man. It's so frustrating to watch. But Rise of the Beast was fun, man. It was directed by Baldwin Wallace alum, so like basically my backyard, Stephen Caple Jr. So that's why I'm a big fan of it, kind of. It's fine for what it is.
Gotcha. We do have someone new coming on council for the first time. RJ is here, resident. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Of course. We're just talking franchises, and we were just talking about the Scream 7 stuff. So
oh yeah, that's a mess. That's putting it nicely. It's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just kind of ridiculous, you know, but I mean, they made a decision. I mean, they have to stick with it, right? They have to deal with it. You know?
Yeah, I don't know where they go from here, honestly, because like I mean, I saw Scream. I love Scream 6, by the way. I thought it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. It's just disappointing. Although retroactively now watching the ending of Scream 6, you can kind of see that also. It's just like, yeah, it can end here. It's fine. I don't need a sequel, you know? So either way it goes, it's kind of like I would have liked to have seen one more. Mostly as a Scream fan, mostly just to see like Nev Campbell back one more time. I think that was the idea they were going to go with eventually anyway. But then they had the whole pay dispute thing too. So yeah, it's been a mess.
Because they don't want to pay anybody. That's the thing. They just don't want to pay. And the director's like, what do I do? So I don't blame him for exiting too. A couple days ago, like,
No,
what do
I don't blame
do?
him either. I mean, I feel bad for him in a way too, because I actually like Christopher Landon in his work. He did the Happy Death Day movies. I actually
Oh
enjoyed those
yeah,
too. So
Happy
yeah,
Death Day. That's the one that keeps looping, right? The
Yeah,
yeah, Groundhog Day, basically.
yeah.
that I you would think that would just not really work, but it did. I mean, what was that one part where she like goes up to somebody, "You're gay" or something, because like of the constant looping.
yeah.
He's like closeted. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
I,
and,
I that
go ahead.
movie's great to me because like it's so Scream inspired, you know what I mean? And like that's why Christopher Landon, like it was a dream come true for like Scream fans for him to like do one of these finally. Same thing with Freaky. If you watch that movie, it's like this is clearly Scream inspired. Not that that's not a bad thing at all. It was wonderful as a fan of these franchises. I just wanted him to make his movie, and now he's just like, I can't even be a part of this anymore. There's so much bad press with it. Sucks.
Yeah, it's just like I don't blame him. It's just like that whole project now. It's just like bad juju on it. You know, it's just like I don't know what actor or what director is going to want to, like, honestly, like this, I hate even saying this or even uttering the idea. I'm like, I'm getting fearful, like, oh no, are they going to like reboot the franchise now? Just going to like totally scrap everything and just like, let's just go in a completely different direction.
I feel like it will. I feel like a reboot, unfortunately.
How many movies of the same franchise can we take, though?
We're getting 11 Saw films, man.
Yeah, we are getting Saw 11.
But you know what?
I mean,
like,
Sharknado.
Yeah, but you know, at least with the Saw movies, Saw X came out, and everyone was like, "Wow, this is the best Saw movie since like the second one," and I was like, it just like surprised everybody, you know.
Do you think it's because it was Tobin Bell,
I
or
think
was
so,
it the
yeah.
actual story itself?
I think part of it was Tobin Bell, yeah.
Because I mean, didn't he die in the second or third? Like
Third one.
I can't remember because I haven't watched them, but I kind of know like the timeline of events and stuff, like what they try to do with that franchise and keep doing twists and turns. And I'm like, all right. And then they bring him back. He's back for 11, right? Is that confirmed or no?
I don't know for sure. I don't even think the same creative team for Saw X is confirmed to be coming back. I think it's just, hey, we're making another one, which they say that all the time because they make so much money, you know.
Like, we're just gonna announce it, like, you know, we'll figure it out later, I guess. Yeah, because they just like announced it. There was like no concrete stuff besides, oh, we have a date next year. So I mean, probably doesn't take long to film these. I wouldn't think.
No, it's they make these movies for very cheap and very quickly. You know, that's what's going to end up happening with Five Nights at Freddy's too. They've already announced a sequel, and that's coming out I think next year too. They can just turn quickly on a dime, just make them pump them out real quick.
It reminds me of the back in the continuous Halloween and Friday the 13th and all that. Like they just like kept rushing them out. I think because Halloween 4 and 5 came out like less than a year apart. They were just rushing to get stuff out, and it's like you can tell 5 has a lot of problems. Same thing with 6, it took a couple years, but they still didn't have a complete script when they did it. So it's like, okay, you know.
Yeah. But I mean, horror is always going to be like one of those like just pillars. I mean, honestly, when you look at like I've had this discussion numerous times, like 2023 in hindsight, looking back, it's like one of the weirdest years ever in terms of like theatrical movies and box office. Because like nothing that people thought was going to like, so like the summer was like a kind of a wash, and just like it's been a weird year. You know, it's just like the more out there kind of movies are kind of like the ones doing the best right now in a way, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Thanksgiving, like I don't know how well that movie did, but it was really responded well from people.
It did okay. It made like 40-ish million, I want to say, against like a $15 million budget. So I mean, you know, that's not bad. It's not.
Yeah, and there was like earlier this year we had Megan, Cocaine Bear, just like really weird stuff like from Universal that was making like a bunch of money.
Yeah, and then now they want to do Megan and Chucky crossover. It's like, okay, guys, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll be seated. That's all I'm saying. It's ridiculous, but I'll watch that schlock.
Yeah, I reacted to Megan on the channel, and I'm like, this is a weird fucking movie. This is such a strange thing. Then the R-rated cut came out, or the unrated. I'm like, I could have just waited for that, but it came out later. I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, they do that with the streaming releases now. It's like, hey, like you're gonna get like a different version on streaming, which I think might be the way things go in the future overall. I mean, I haven't seen Ridley Scott's Napoleon yet, but even Ridley Scott was like, yeah, you'll get like a 2-hour version in theaters, but if you wait for Apple TV Plus, you'll get my full 4-hour movie. I'm just like, well, I'd like to see your full movie.
He's doing the Snyder cut of Napoleon.
Pretty much, yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. Well, then again, Snyder's doing that twice with Rebel Moon Part 1 and Part 2. He's doing they're both streaming, so it's weird, but you get the shorter, then you get the longer R-rated cuts. So I don't know. I think it's a little strange.
It would be really funny if the R-rated cut is better than
it will be. I can tell you right now, it's going to. Just same thing with BVS Ultimate Cut versus theatrical. 30-minute makes all the difference, at least for me. And of course, the theatrical and Snyder Cut, big difference there, but that's a whole separate situation. But
yeah, we had the interaction on Twitter. It's just like I don't like the thing is like I hate talking about Rebel Moon, not because like I hate the movie, it's just like it makes me sad inside a little bit.
Me too.
Because like I was public about this. It's just like I wanted to love that movie so much, and I was so excited for it, and like I just watched it, and it was just like did not connect with me on any level whatsoever, and it just hurt my soul a little bit. Because it's like I wanted to love this, just make me love you, you know. Just
yeah, and I honestly do believe that the R-rated additional hour, the 3+ hour cut's gonna be better. It will, because he probably cut it certain stuff that we need for the story to flow better. Because I felt like we were just rushing to get all these characters. I'm like, I want to know more about these characters. No, don't worry about it. New character. I'm like, So I love the concept of it, the idea of world building a new IP. Awesome, give me more. But it just, I don't know, just didn't connect like I wanted it to. But then again, that's a lot of movies this year, right? A lot of movies tried and they failed in terms of box office or just Indiana Jones, the Marvels. A lot of these movies just didn't connect with people. It's
a lot of the franchise continuations like were kind of big bombs this year. Like that's why I was really hoping something like Rebel Moon would connect. And like last time I checked, I might, I don't know if I'm up to date with this. It had like a 9% or something on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever. It was
pretty low.
Yeah. It was pretty low.
Yeah. Not that matters, but it's like, I don't know. I just wish something like that was more well received. You know what I mean? I'm glad things like Godzilla -1 people are really digging. That's cool. Like that was fantastic, dude.
I still need to go see that.
You have to see it. Is it still in theaters? I think
it is. I'm going to try and see it hopefully next weekend. If it's playing next weekend, I'll be able to see it. Hopefully. I'm crossing my fingers it will be, because that's when I'll be
your mind's going to be blown. It is so good.
That's what everyone keeps telling me,
I still can't get over how good it is. It's insane what they pulled off with this movie. Because you actually care about the characters, which is something it's impossible to do for the most part for these kaiju movies. Like it's just hard to get characters, because like Pacific Rim, the first one, okay, the characters are interesting, okay, but you really care about the kaiju versus the robot.
But listen, I love me some Pacific Rim.
Oh yes,
it's a shame we never got a sequel.
It's a shame.
Pacific Rim did get a sequel, Uprising.
That was the joke.
Yeah, that's the joke.
You ruined the joke, 3W. It went right over his head.
Nothing goes over my head.
I would catch it first. Right?
That's a whole other conversation.
I just pulled
Pacific Rim Uprising is one of the most disappointing movies ever. Like I was so disappointed with that sequel, because I was just like, I love the first one. I love Guillermo del Toro. I think it was just like perfect playground, big budget, blockbuster for him. They make a sequel, which all the fans like myself wanted. It's like, oh, you got John Boyega in here. It's
exactly.
It's got okay. And then you watch the movie, it's like, oh, so that's what you did. Oh no. It's just like, oh no.
It's like I love Man of Steel, but I wish it had a sequel.
That's true. I mean, I feel bad for John Boyega, because after Star Wars, he really hasn't done much. I feel bad.
He's a good actor. He's a good actor. He was just in bad movies, dude.
He was in, what was he in? He was in that what was it? Catherine Bigelow directed movie Detroit, which is really good. Detroit's a hard movie to watch, but it's a really good movie.
I've never seen that one. Okay.
I think he was also in The Woman King last year from Sony. I think he was in that. I don't know if he had a big role. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But.
Yeah, and he was also recently in that Netflix movie. I haven't seen it yet, but it's called They Clone Tyrone with Jamie Foxx. And
that was fun. That was actually a lot of fun.
Okay. Yeah, Netflix movies are kind of hit and miss, it seems. Their show is more consistently good, but their movies, I will say, I recently watched the 2 Extraction films with Chris Hemsworth. Those were fun.
Those were fun.
Yeah, I like the second one more. I like the second one more. I don't know. Just think it's a better story. Or
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed both of them. I mean, but like Extraction 2, man, that train action sequence.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow, like, that was
nonstop.
just like next level, man.
And then like it was like a 7 or 8 minute action scene that just keeps going or whatever.
It's like I think they frame it or use like technology or like CGI to kind of make sure it's like one shot.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
I mean, it flows like it's a one shot. You know it's not, because there's easy spots where you can tell something is in front of the camera to help smooth one cut from another, but they make it as close as it looks. Oh, this is a one shot. One shot. It's fine. It was good though. I had a good time. They're making a third one apparently, and like, yeah, just keep making them. I know. I'm trying to think in terms of Netflix movies. I mean, the Old Guard, I think, with Charlize Theron. I like that was solid. Yeah, wasn't terrible, but I was like, okay.
How are we feeling about Furiosa? This is like
I love it. I love the trailer. It's so good.
Oh, like I will be there night one. I saw because Fury Road came out May of 2015 for my birthday. Because every year there's a movie that comes out because my birthday is May 17th. So every year there's a movie that comes out on my birthday. Next year it's going to be that Ryan Reynolds, John Krasinski directed If movie.
If.
Yeah. So every year there's a birthday movie. That year was Mad Max, and that was something, man. Like that movie, seeing that for like giant crowd, giant theater, giant audience, giant sound. It was just like that movie is still like what an achievement, just in action, just in everything else. I mean, that movie is still like it's one of those rare perfect movies. I feel like where just like everything that sets out to do just accomplishes and strives. You know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, dude. I'm very excited for it. They got some big shoes to fill, though. I mean, you know, that's pretty much how I feel about that movie too. That's a lot. That's a lot to follow up with, especially in a prequel. So I hope that they're able to accomplish that with this next movie. But I'll be there day one. We'll see what happens.
Anya Taylor-Joy deserves what she's getting right now. She is crushing it in her roles. I just saw her like 2 weeks ago in The Menu for the first time. The Menu. That movie is crazy. But she's so good in it. Like the little information you heard about her character, like, okay, so who is she exactly? And it's how they reveal that and everything. I feel bad that she was in the New Mutants, but
but you know what though? She was in New Mutants, but she was the best character in that movie. I mean, I'm biased because I'm a big Majik fan, but like,
oh yeah, I liked her. I liked her in that movie. I wish it was better overall because it took forever for it to come out too. So. That was the issue, but yeah, I'm glad she's leading this. This is awesome. It's really cool.
Yeah. Plus, I'm excited because Chris Hemsworth, I think, is playing the villain.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited to see that. He looks like he's having a ball. So
I don't think he's played a villain before. I don't know.
No, he did. It was in. Nobody saw this movie, which is a shame because it was really good. It was I believe it was directed by Drew Goddard. It was called Bad Times at the El Royale.
Oh,
really good movie.
Oh, okay.
Really good movie that a lot of people didn't go see, but it's like this kind of like murder kind of like neo noir kind of movie where it's like it's all these characters convening at this hotel and there's like a bunch of different ongoing storylines and stuff going on. It's a really good movie. I wish more people had checked it out when it came out, but it was pretty good.
Isn't Peter Dinklage in that too? I think.
No, so I think it's Jeff Bridges, Dakota Johnson, and a couple others. I'm forgetting their name.
I might be confusing that with 3 Billboards, something that Peter Dinklage is
Ebbing,
running.
Missouri or whatever.
Something. Yeah, I got those confused. I'm like, is it?
Okay, yeah. So it's got Jeff Bridges, John Hamm, Chris Hemsworth, and Dakota Johnson.
John Hamm, he's amazing in Mad Men. I wish he did more. I mean, then again, he's been in a variety of stuff, but John Hamm was awesome. At least in Mad Men, he crushed it there. Love that show. I forgot what I was going to say, but Connor's super chat here. The Percy Jackson TV series is more faithful to the books, while the films were not. I haven't seen episode 3 that aired last night. I reacted to episodes 1 and 2 today. Oh my god, this show was cool.
I'm hearing a lot of buzz about this. This is pretty good, huh?
It's fun. It's fun.
It is based like it's more faithful to the books than the films were, which is pretty awesome. And there's more depth into the story than the movies could because they have a limit of like 2 hours, where the TV show it has more story.
It's already had like an hour and 20 minutes in 2 episodes already.
Yep.
So it's like
it basically is like more than the actual movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
So,
for me with Percy Jackson, I mean, I read those books when I was in middle school. Like I was like, like Percy Jackson was just my thing growing up. So like, and like the first movie with Logan Lerman, it's not bad. It's actually a decent movie. I mean, it's Chris Columbus directing it, and you know, he comes from Harry Potter and Home Alone, a bunch of classic stuff, and you know, it's fine. It's just not the books. You know, it's a fine children's adventure movie. It's just not the books. I mean, it's got some stuff in there, but it changes a lot. The sequel is bad. The Sea of Monsters is really bad. I've made this comparison before, but that movie ends. I mean, it's an old movie. It doesn't really matter. But like, imagine if in Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter like fought Voldemort and defeated him. It's like, what are we doing? You know, it's just like you've ruined like all the stakes of like the entire series moving forward. Okay, whatever. But with the show, like I was super excited because they were bringing in the actual writer of the books to actually write the show and be part of it and be in the writer's room, be a part of the process. And that was really exciting. I watched his first 2 episodes, man. I was just like, I was in heaven, man. I was just like, yep, this brings you right back to middle school, you know, in a good way, not in a bad way.
Hopefully.
Like, yeah.
It's a lot of things from that time I don't want to remember, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But this is a good memory. These are good memories I have. But yeah, it's really strong. It's really good. And I think Disney put out numbers the other day and they said it was doing extraordinarily well for the service, you know, because I've said for the longest time as a fan, I'm like, because Disney got the rights to Percy Jackson after the Fox merger, because 20th Century owned those rights, and I said, hey, if Disney wants their own Harry Potter, literally here it is. You know, you want your own multimedia franchise, you can do books, movies, spin-offs. I mean, like the Rick Riordan universe, like there's like he has like a separate series for like the Roman gods and the Egyptian gods. Like you can do a lot of stuff with this universe and this mythos, you know. And it seems like they're going to take full advantage of that moving forward. So it's probably also helps it's a streaming show. I guess like someone said, you know, lets you have more time, you know. But it's really good so far. Also, I am sad though because Lance Reddick is in the show. He's going to play Zeus since one of his last performances. So yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor guy. Yeah.
R.I.P. dude.
He was fantastic. He was always good. Was he in that Resident Evil show that came out on Netflix?
He was. Yeah. It wasn't good, but he was the best part.
Yeah.
I think Sean Bean was the Zeus of the movies.
He was. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So did he die at some point because he's Zeus? Because he's Sean Bean?
No. But he was like when he appeared, he was like so cool. Like when I was watching for the first time, so cool.
Oh yeah, he has that presence to him, which is what you need.
Yeah. I was like, Lord of the Rings, yes.
That's all I know him from. Yes.
That's what makes Fellowship like the best, man. Oh my god. Like Sean Bean, I don't know, he just elevates that first one for me so much. Love the other two, but dude.
Same thing with Game of Thrones season 1. He was so good, and then everyone's like, "Oh, he's the main character." Like, if you know any of the source material,
it's like no. But you know what though? That's why Game of Thrones was so. I personally speaking, like, I think that's why Game of Thrones was so successful because a lot of people didn't know this book. So when they're watching that show, and the season 1 comes, it's like, "What? You did what? That like Ned Stark? That's our main character. What are you doing?" It's like that's the whole thing of the show. Game of Thrones. Anybody can go. Anybody can go at any time, and it can just get crazy.
And they will go, and they will. I've never read the Percy Jackson book, so this is all like new. Like I was just like guessing. I don't know what's going on here, but I guess. And so I'm glad that it's actually working well and actually good, because I would be disappointed going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I am excited though, because one of the actors that's going to be popping up in the episode, so they revealed this in the trailer, and like when they announced the shows, that Edge, Adam Copeland's going to be in the show.
Edge.
Yeah, I'm excited because if you don't know, I'm not going to say what character he plays, but like that's a pretty big character for the end of season 1, so it's going to be pretty cool to see.
All I know is he has a sword. I saw a picture. He's
got a sword. He's got a motorbike. So
a motorbike. Oh, that's cool. He playing? I don't know what he's playing. I have no idea. Daren says this money could have gone to getting a cameo. I actually have a cameo on cameo.com. There's a joke, and they actually agreed to sign me on. But thanks, Daren. Appreciate it. I don't know. Only Lance from French. No, Wick. Only know from both class act. Yeah, I mean, John Wick. I mean, he was amazing. Even though he only had like what a couple scenes in the first John Wick movie, but then he got a lot more to do.
Yeah, he got bigger and bigger roles as time went on. Yeah, John Wick 4. That was one of my favorites of the year. That was
Still
a great
have not
movie.
seen it. My wife wants to see
Oh,
it.
you still haven't seen it yet? Oh, no.
I've seen 1 through 3. My wife like, I want to watch this franchise. I'm like, well, we can, but we never do. And like at this point, I'm like, I'll just wait. If we ever watch it, I'll watch 4 with her when it comes out. Like so.
Man, if you love 1 through 3, 4 is just like, I don't know, it's so perfect. Like all 4 of those movies, I love them all. They're so great.
To me, it felt like 4 was like the culmination of like the entire movies up until that point, not just in terms of story, but just like basically like the Chad Stahelski, the director, was like, how do I just make this like the most crazy John Wick ever? Just like go out on a high note, you know? You know,
I think it's the best one. Is it the best one, or the first one has a special thing, you know?
Yeah,
the first one.
Like 2 is my favorite. I just think 2 is so perfect. Like the bad guy is evil. It's messed up. That first one, of course, you know, was a huge hit as well. But I also respect 3 for like world building and also being like really goofy. Like it's kind of the goofy, campy one out of the mix. And I feel like 4 captures the energy of all 3 of those movies in a weird sort of way. But it also, like, I don't know. It's just such a great, like, here's the story. Like this is the whole thing. And dude, like, you got to watch it. I don't know what else to say. Like, there's so many good things. I'm like, I can't talk about this. Oh my God.
It's all good.
All I'll say about John Wick 4 is that I'll never look at a flight of stairs the same way.
Yep.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I know. I'm smelling what you're stepping in, my dude. Good stuff though.
Literally. People are just commenting about the Percy Jackson stuff. I guess there's someone annoyed they changed some of the.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
in the source, so yeah, this is a big sticking point for some people. I don't personally care. I don't care either. Because the thing is that Annabeth in the show, in the book, she was, I believe she was like a white blonde haired girl. Yeah, and well, the thing is though, it's just like when it comes to like controversy like this, the thing is like the original creators all like, I just want to cast the 3 best kids that are good for the roles. I don't care what they look like. And I'm like, well, if the author and the creators like is literally telling you, I don't care what they look like, do they inhabit the characters I wrote on the page? That's all that really matters at the end of the day, at least to me. You know, I mean, I'm not looking at any of these performances being like, oh, like that, they don't look exactly like the character, but like, as a fan of the books, I'm like, nope, that's Chiron, that's Annabeth. Like, I don't care if they look different. Like, that's who they are, you know?
Yeah. It's basically, you know, the story wise, they're faithful. It doesn't have to necessarily make, you know, have to be look like the characters in the book. When you look at the book, you don't see the characters.
You're imagining them in your head.
You're imagining them in your head.
Yeah, and I mean, like, they might give like a vague physical description, but I mean, like, it's more about the ideas of the characters. I mean,
yeah.
If some people think that's a sticking point to them in regards to like adaptations and faithfulness, I mean, I can't like say that like you're wrong or like you shouldn't feel that way. I mean, you're gonna feel how you feel. Just like for me, I don't see it as that big of an issue. Like I said, if the creator wasn't nearly as involved with this as he was, maybe I could be like, oh, that's kind of weird. But I'm just like, who cares? And like, he's involved. He says it's fine. Why should it not be fine? You know?
It's performance at the end of the day. Can you capture the spirit of this character from the pages? Like it doesn't. To me, it's less about like what the actor or actress looks like. It's more like can they capture that same personality that was on the page? And I like the best example of that is like Morgan Freeman in The Shawshank Redemption. If you've ever seen that, like that character is based off of a short white Irish guy, and Morgan Freeman plays him, but he's excellent. He's maybe the best part of that whole movie, dude. So it's like I don't know, casting.
Emma Watson for another, you know, Emma Watson. Technically wasn't based on Hermione in the books. But she embodied the spirit of Hermione. Basically, everything that she had quips about, you know, like in the book where she's like a know-it-all and stuff like that. That's what Emma Watson was behind the scenes. She would like mouth each other's mouth their lines.
Yeah, there's like things you could see, like if you watch like the first movie, like when Ron or Harry are like talking, you could see her just mouthing off on camera. That
was basic Hermione.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I I don't know about all this. Supposedly they're recasting Kang for the MCU. I mean, are they?
Yeah, that was another big story this year, wasn't it? All that Marvel
Right.
stuff with like King and everything else. I mean, man.
Marvel just can't catch a break this year. That's pretty much what it is, right? Besides Guardians 3, they've not had a good year.
And even with Guardians 3, it's one of the funny things I've had conversations with. Like Guardians 3 was Marvel's biggest hit this year, and the guy who's like the architect of Guardians is leaving to go join their competition and lead their competition, you know? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like it's a victory, but also like it's a bittersweet one, you know?
It's a victory lap for James Gunn to able to come back to do it. Is the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I mean, if they recast, but I feel like they're gonna move away.
I don't envy them in any regards to the situation because I don't think there is a right answer on what to do. Because like no matter what they do, I don't think it's gonna like make anybody happy. Which is like that's life in general. But I mean, yeah, that's just it's a tough situation. I mean,
I don't know. There's nothing. I mean, there's no right answer or decision on that. I mean, I feel like you just stay away for a bit because you got other movies coming out. It's fine. Just do that. You know.
So yeah, I mean, they do. It's just also it's kind of just one of those things where it's just like, is it too late to like shift gears? I mean, obviously you have to think of what's right for business too. I mean, these are multi-million-dollar movies, but also like it's more you got to think about like what you should do creatively because like if you don't do it a certain way, it's not executed well. It just comes across as like I don't know how to put it. It's just like you kind of could ruin your own story in a way if you just like completely overhaul everything where it's like, whoa, what were we doing for all these years building up to this? That's kind of the problem with like cinematic universes in general. It's just like you have one little road bump. It can kind of cause a lot of issues. And then you just kind of like, well, now we got to throw out the baby with the bathtub. You know, it's just like, well, that doesn't necessarily work.
Poor baby. I mean, that's like with Netflix wanting to do a spinoff from the Wednesday show after having one successful season. They want to do a Uncle Fester show. It's like you don't need it.
I have an idea. What if we just do a show about the entire family? Wouldn't that be in something?
well, why do that when we could just base in like a whole series off of every character and make more money though? No,
I mean that's what they're thinking, right? They're thinking like, ooh, we could do like a series of like a flashback of like young Wednesday's mom or whatever, Morticia. Like we can do a young no, like come on.
It's so frustrating, man. It's like, just give me one good thing. Like, if you can do that successfully, maybe we'll check out the other stuff, you know?
Make an interesting character on the show in the present and then spin it off.
Yeah, because right now we don't have much of these characters besides her getting all the screen time, and they're barely in the show. So
we could have a spinoff of the hand and be like
there's no dialogue. It's just him having adventures. That's it.
There'll be like little like shorts or whatever.
It'll
just
be like the Groot I am Groot
shorts on Disney Plus, like little 5-minute shorts of him hand just rolling around. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Or Cousin It or whatever, do like that whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's just like the thing when it comes to like the streaming age in general. Because I like that whole article. I think it was a Wall Street Journal article. I was talking about how I think the headline was "Streaming has entered its franchise era," where basically it was an article talking about like how a lot of these streamers like Netflix and Amazon, like they're really trying to like franchise out their properties like the studios do. You know, like the Wednesday example and other stuff. I think in that same article, they were talking about like how Disney wants to like bring back the X-Files with Ryan Coogler show running it. Now they want to bring back X-Files as like a big giant franchise for them, which I'm like, maybe, although I don't know because like they did do the X-Files revival and that was kind of hit or miss. You know, some stuff was good, some stuff was like,
and they're doing it again, right? I think they're doing it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keep up with it. It's too much stuff to keep up with. I don't know. I can barely keep up with my own stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that's also an issue too. It's like you know, with the age we're living in now, it's just like the endless content. You know, you scroll through an app, it's just like there's too much stuff to watch, and then you end up watching nothing. That happens way too often for me.
I wish that everyone would just approach movies and TV shows the way that they're approaching like whatever the next thing is going to be after Godzilla -1. I hate to keep bringing this up, but like, man, like that was an excellent movie. That was great. They're approaching the sequel with time. They're taking their time to make this thing something special, something good. We have some time before the next one comes out, but it seems like every day something new comes out, and half the time it's not even of quality or worth your time to even watch. So I don't know. I wish they would spend like American Hollywood cinemas and all that. Just spend some more time on your movies, on your TV show, on your straight to streaming, whatever.
No, absolutely. I mean, the Godzilla thing's a great example because if you remember, Shin Godzilla came out like what 2016.
Yes,
and we didn't get -1 until 2023. It's like a 7-year break between movies,
and both of those are great.
yeah, very different movies, but like from what I hear, but like they're both really good and being well received.
Yeah, Stoney. People were saying it's like at the time it was like, oh my god, what is this? And then now we have Godzilla -1. Like, what is this? Like, it's like they pulled this like 2 very different Godzilla movies apparently that are so good in their own ways. It's like it's because they took their time. I mean, back in the day, they were rushing out Godzilla movies every couple of years instead of taking more time with it. They're like, create a new monster, go for it. Who cares? But now they're actually taking their time with it. But I'm surprised they didn't do a Shin Godzilla 2 or a continuation of that. You would thought they would have, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was the interesting thing about it. It's just like it feels like with Shin Godzilla, they were really like hyping that up. It's like, hey, this is like the big return of like Japanese Toho Godzilla movies. We got this big high profile director coming in. We got like this new. I mean, even the title Shin Godzilla is basically meant to be like new Godzilla, right? It was kind of like, okay, this is like the relaunch of the franchise. It's like, no, it's just a one off. But you know what though? I'm like, that's okay. If that's what they decide to do. I mean, I think it kind of worked out in the end because even though like Godzilla -1 goes in its own direction story wise and mythos wise with Godzilla, I mean people seem to like it. Although at this point though, I don't know, like I mean for those who have seen the movie, I haven't seen it yet, but just like it feel like it needs a sequel. Like should they like build off of that moving forward or just do like another separate story again?
Yeah. Yes. I would say it'd be very interesting to see what they do. And maybe we continue with these characters or, I don't know, maybe do something else. Maybe you spend some time away. I don't know. I don't know what the right move is, but I would say, yes, continue what they did with -1, but don't rush it. And they're not going to, but just don't. I don't want it rushed. Take some time. It's fine.
I think what was such a big advantage with -1 is like they utilized that time period after the war in Japan. That was interesting to comment on. As a stupid American, I didn't know what was going on. It's kind of cool. It was almost like a fun history lesson, but it's also a kaiju movie. So I don't know. That was fun to see different perspectives in like post-war Japan, like what that was all about in that movie. That was a fun aspect to it. Can they capture that again in a sequel? Like, can you have all these positive attributes from that first one? Can you do that again in a sequel? I think that's kind of the biggest question I would want to ask right now about if they're to do a continuation or just start fresh with something else in a different time period.
Yeah. Well, I know the director, he's been very public about like he really would like to do a Star Wars movie. That's like on his bucket list of things he wants to do. Like he actually would love to do a Star Wars movie. And I'm just
go for it.
Well, part of me is like, go for it. The other part of me is like, don't work under Lucasfilm right now. Wait a little bit, kind of like wait till
fair point. Fair point.
When it comes to the movies, because like,
yeah,
I mean, listen, it'd be really cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to like one of the things I'm looking forward to next year is Star Wars: The Acolyte. That's coming out, I think, summer of next year. That should be really cool.
I'm really looking forward to Daphne King from Logan appearing in that show.
Oh yeah, for sure. For me, it's like Carrie-Anne Moss is like I think like a ninja style Star Wars character who just uses kung fu. I'm just like, okay, I'm down. Whatever that. I mean, because like the show is basically about like kung fu warriors, like Force users against the Sith. I'm like, okay, I'm down. That sounds awesome.
Heck yeah. When is season 2 of what was the name of that show? I can't think of it. Something with an A. Andor. When is season 2 of that coming out?
So it was supposed to come out next year, 2024, but I believe it's not on their slate. So supposedly it's gotten pushed to 2025.
Damn. Okay. I really liked that. That was a pretty good show.
It was a really good show.
That's crazy. How long? Wait, they didn't shoot it, did they? They haven't shot it.
No, I think they did shoot it. which is why I'm confused why it's not next year. I mean, I don't know, it's just like I don't know.
Okay. I mean, they got the Acolyte coming. They have what else?
The skeleton. So next year's Disney slate for streaming.
Yeah.
With Skeleton Crew, the Jude Law show with like they described as like Goonies, like for kids in Star Wars.
From what's his name? John Watts.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
John Watts. Yeah,
Spider-Man trilogy. I mean, you know, I want to see a trailer for that to finally get a understanding of what they're trying to do here, because I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. It's just like the way they described it, being like, "Hey, it's basically Goonies and Stranger Things, but in the Star Wars world." I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know if I really want to follow a bunch of kids around like on a ship, but okay. You know,
I want a live action Cal Kestis show with Cameron coming back.
oh yeah, of course.
Oh, that'd be great. I would love to see him jump to live action. It'd be awesome.
And there was even rumors of him being the Jedi at the end of Mandalorian season 2 that shows up.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Season
I think they
3
made it
though,
right.
man.
Oh yeah. You know.
Mando season 3. Yeah, that was rough. So,
No,
I want to say though, like with Mando season 3, I enjoyed like 60 to 70% of it, but that 30%, man, that was oof.
How about Mandalorian season 2.5 in the Book of Boba Fett back half? That was good.
That was good.
Yeah, it was.
It didn't belong in the Boba
Mando
Fett
stole
series,
the show.
Yeah, literally did still.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you had Luke and Ahsoka and all that in episode 6. I'm like, what the hell? This is not Book of Boba Fett.
Well, it was so funny too because I remember watching Book of Boba Fett weekly, and like they had like what I thought was like the worst episode of the show. Where I was just like, oh man, this is not a good episode. Then next week it's like, here's the Mandalorian, here's Din Djarin. I'm like, oh, okay, we're just jumping to a totally different story. Oh wow, this is really good. Where was this? Where did this come from? You know?
Yeah. And then the very next thing is like, oh, you want Luke to look better? Here's Luke Skywalker. You want Luke and Ahsoka talking? Here you go. I was like, well, I wanted this, but why is this in this show?
I'm honestly so glad that Grogu didn't end up with Luke, because that would mean that his story is about to end with Kylo Ren killing him. So I'm like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, I think the writer's like, oh yeah, we can't have him end up with Luke, otherwise he's gonna die. We need that merchandise money to go on forever.
All that money.
So it's just like, yeah.
That money, yeah, because you know Grogu's going to be the face of Mandalorian season 4 and whatever else.
It was Baby Yoda to begin with, or the child the second time.
Yeah, and then it's like now Grogu, so they can have 3 different things: the child, Baby Yoda, Grogu. It's like,
there you go. Yeah, but season 3, like, definitely hit or miss. I mean, some really good stuff in there, but like then you have the episode with Lizzo and Jack Black on that weird planet. It's like, oh no, this is rough. Like, listen, I'm not like the type of guy who hates on new Star Wars, but I watched the episode. I'm like, this is just really, really bad.
And like Christopher Lloyd's in that too.
I know, and they wasted Christopher Lloyd. How do you waste Christopher Lloyd? I'm just like, what are we doing here? You know. But that, like, after that episode, it was fine. The rest of it, I mean, the finale, the last 2 episodes are pretty good. I enjoyed those.
Lightning Bolt has the question of the hour: should Rand have his trunks or no trunks?
I think he should have both. Like you see a flashback of his first suit, and that will be the trunks.
That makes sense.
He should be naked, honestly. That's where. No, I'm so kidding.
I'm flying around naked, just
Man of Tomorrow. Watch that.
Who's gonna stop him? You know what I mean? He's Superman. I don't know. I'm just saying.
He goes so fast, you don't even see the clothes.
I mean, that's also a fair point. He's faster than a speeding bullet, so you wouldn't be able to see him.
My speculation, because I think James Gunn said on Threads today, like, yeah, we're not going to reveal the suit until like March when we start filming, so it's going to be a little bit before we see it. My guess is though, yeah, most likely he's gonna have multiple suits. Probably like, I definitely see them using the Fleischer suit. That I think could be something like, but I think overall though, I think he's gonna have the trunks just because I think they want to differentiate it from what's come before. You know, it's like they wanted to be like a throwback. I think look like more like the modern day comic book suit because like even if you look like the Christopher Reeve costume, like it's classic, but it's also like not the way the character looks in the comics even today. You know, it's a little bit more of old school. I think it's going to be a bit more of a modernization because you can make the Trunks work in like a modern context. I know people say like they're stupid, but I mean like, yeah, they're a little silly, but it works. I mean,
they did with Brandon Routh when he came back for Crisis. That Kingdom Come suit with the Trunks was awesome.
It was so good. Freaked out when I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, this is real. It's happening.
And Tyler Hoechlin also did the original like 1932 S symbol and also Trunks in the flashback
in the pilot. In the pilot, Superman Lois. Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. I think he's going to start off with the Trunks, and then he's going to change up his suit at some point and get. I don't know. I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. We're going to start off classic, and then we're going to get rid of it.
I mean, you have to have the mom made my suit.
Yeah, and that might be in the movie as well. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to see that. I don't know. Because he's supposed to be Superman at this point. It's not like we're doing another origin again. We don't need another origin.
We don't need another.
No. I mean, basically, it's the same thing. He planet blows up, and you.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
We all know it, you know.
Unless the backstory is they'll survive.
Changing it up just a whole new backstory.
Yeah,
that's wild.
I mean, they could do that if they figure out like they could be all like trapped in Brainiac's globe instead of technically blown up.
Yeah,
it could do something like that.
Or
the real question is when we eventually get Batman, will Batman have the Trunks?
Oh.
That's the real question.
Would you have the purple-looking suit from the comics?
Oh no, he's just gonna dress up like the Batman from the '60s. Adam West it up. Hell yeah.
Yes.
And then do the whole like.
Yeah.
The whole dance.
Yeah, the little thing.
I mean, because I could see them doing like the classic like gray and black or like gray and yellow or hell they can even do like the blue and gray. I'd love to see a blue.
I would love the blue and gray. Oh my god. I don't know why they have it. I mean, I get it because it's really hard to make that look like because in comics it's like you can draw and make it look a certain way stylistically, but live action, I don't know.
In the night it will look purple, like blue will.
Yeah, the blue would like kind of blend in, whatever. Yeah, fair point.
Well, hey dudes, I probably got to be signing off now. I hate to leave so early.
It's okay. It's all good.
But
a Killjoy.
I know. It's right there in the name, dude.
Yeah,
it's no surprise. No, I'm kidding. But dude, thank you for having me on, man. I really do appreciate it. It's been fun talking.
You're always welcome to come back, man. Whenever you're available, just let me know.
You do this like every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday. Well,
I might hop back in a few more times, so I'll be around.
Yeah, awesome, man.
All right, man. See ya.
Nice meeting you, dudes. Peace out.
Peace out, man. See ya. The king of the rats is gone. King of the rats. I was confused. I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. but yeah. So, that's all talking about the Trunks or whatever. It's like, I mean, for me, it's like I'm glad the Batman's older in this new DCU, so that we don't have to worry about another freaking origin.
Yeah, that would be nice. Although, yeah, I'll be curious to see. Like, I think leaning into the Bat family is probably the best way to go.
He got a call, I think.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. It's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, leaning in the Bat family is probably the best way to go with it, honestly, because, like, I think it distinguishes it. Because you have to distinguish this new Batman from Pattinson, because, like, I think if Pattinson didn't exist, they probably would have done the younger Batman, but they can't do that, so they got to go with a little bit older.
This would have to be, like, super experienced, too, because he has like, the fourth Robin, which would be Damian Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has to be like super experienced now. And Nightwing should be there, and Batwing should be there. Oh, what's the other one? Tim Drake and
Yeah, so there's Dick Grayson, there's Jason Todd.
Jason, there it is.
Yeah.
Like Jason Todd.
I'm like, I know there's a second one. What's the second one?
He becomes Red Hood.
Yeah, he's the one who gets beaten to death with the crowbar and blown up.
Yeah, the guy in
Yeah.
we didn't really get to see it in Titans, but yeah, that dude. He just becomes
Yeah,
Red Hood.
Ah,
I kind
Titans.
of blanked my whole memory on Titans right now.
I don't blame you.
I have a love-hate relationship with Titans. I really do.
I mean,
Same thing.
the suits were awesome, except for Red Hood. That was a little sketchy, but basically, the Robin and Nightwing suit were awesome. I really liked how
I
they.
love Starfire's final suit though.
Mhm.
Starfire's final suit was good.
I still have a pet peeve of how she knew how to fly like within seconds. It's like boom.
Because it's Titans.
hmm
You
The
know?
biggest issue with Titans.
It's basically Cecile all over
Yeah,
again.
The biggest issue with Titans has been the consistent biggest issue with that show. It always starts strong, it always goes strong, and then they get to those finales, and those finales.
Except for season 2.
Yeah, except for season 2. Season 2 is pretty good, but then like season 1 and season 3, it's just like they have an issue with finales. I feel like
season 2 started poorly with the big bad being defeated within like 1 second.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
It was so
Yeah,
weird
like
how
I
they
said,
did
Titans
that.
is very hit or miss. It's got some really cool ideas and some really good stuff, and then sometimes just like, what are we doing? You know?
Yeah, it
But I
just
stuck with
annoys
the show
me.
though. I stuck with the show though because like
Same.
stuff I
Same.
I liked a lot. So
It just annoyed me because it's like the show had so much potential of things it could do, and it just doesn't. And it's like you have these amazing characters. and
really
you
good
do
actors
this.
too. Really
Yeah.
good actors too.
I think they all did great. Yeah.
Yeah, I also think they really miscast Batman. I like the actor, but like his Batman,
England, yeah.
Bruce, no.
You can't picture him as Batman. You can picture him as Bruce Wayne though. Like he plays a awesome Bruce Wayne, but he doesn't pull off Batman. He doesn't give you that like how did that old guy fit in a bat suit and look and like move around like he's 19?
You know what though? I could see him. I could see him in the like that actor. I could see him in the Adam West costume. He has the Adam
he even
West
did the
look.
dance. He was like,
Yeah. So like maybe he's just an evil, like a more messed up version of the Adam West version. Maybe that's the idea.
Warren Christie was like an awesome idea of Batman because he wasn't really Batman. He was basically Thomas Elliot who took his face, aka Bruce Wayne. So he had the imagination of wanting to see that character be Batman was like, I really wish they went there because I wanted to see how he would play as Batman.
Well,
basically.
it's like a thing when you see in the season 1 finale, and you see that like hallucination of Batman taking out all those like police officer SWAT team, and then you see like that behind the head shot of him when, like when it was young Dick Grayson, and you see like it looks like Ben Affleck from behind looking through a window or something. It's like, yeah, they really were trying to get that vibe. It's like Ben Affleck Batman, but it isn't. It's like it's this. I don't know, man. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you guys, because it's almost the end of the year. Did you guys have anything that you're really looking forward to next year?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, that Dune Part 2.
Yeah. Well, don't get me started. I'm still mad that Dune got pushed. I was gonna see that for Thanksgiving, man. It was gonna be great, and it's like, nope, pushed to March. I'm like, no. Why?
You can say it's downhill from there. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, listen. We have popping up here for the first time on Council of Creators, our 50th guest on Council of Creators. Tyler's here. Welcome, Tyler.
Nice to see you guys. I figured I'd dress up for a Trivium fan.
Yes, thank you. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, that's how I kind of found out about your channel. I was like right around the time I got into them was Sin in the Sentence, and you were like reviewing that. So that's how I guess.
Awesome. So. I'm glad to hear, man. Thank you. You are the 50th person we've ever had on Council as a guest. So that's we finally hit our goal. We actually hit the goal for the end of the year.
I'm glad to help. I'm glad to help.
Yeah. So RJ just asked, what are you looking forward to next year, movie or TV wise?
Well, I think let's see here. RJ here said it best. Dune Part 2 was definitely one that I was my anticipated for this year, but wound up being moved to next year. That's for sure. Trying to figure out what else would be. I'm for some reason
Well, I
I'd
know for
say
sure one
part
of them
2
is
Rebel
Deadpool.
Moon, but given how Rebel Moon's going over, the recent Rebel Moon's going over, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, give the the RA cut a
Deadpool
chance.
3,
and then,
Deadpool 3 for sure.
Deadpool, yeah.
Deadpool 3 for sure. Regardless of who's pulling the puppet strings right now.
Fair point. Yeah. Hey, Jenna, Mike, what's up, man? Yeah, I didn't think about Deadpool 3. Like, yeah, Deadpool 3. My first thought, like, Dune Part 2, because I want to see, because people are saying that Denis Villeneuve, like, he made a better movie than Part 1. I'm like, are you sure? Because Part 1 is so good. For me, it is. It's like, can he pull it off? So, I don't know.
Yes, I don't know. It's a make or break for MCU if Deadpool 3 falls apart. So.
Oh my god, if that'd be the biggest disappointment ever if it doesn't work.
That movie literally cannot afford to fail.
No, it can't. It's got Hugh Jackman back. I mean, come on.
Yes, it's got Hugh Jackman back. It's gonna for spoilers for I guess the Marvels, but I mean, it's gonna possibly have Beast back. I mean, I wish they made that more exciting, but that's not what really it came off as, unfortunately. Yeah. But
And the rumor is it's gonna also have Tom Hiddleston too. So
As
from the
Loki.
TVA.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
AKA the TVA.
it should given where they left things off from season 2.
Yeah.
Which I have a buddy my buddy that happens to be the other half of the burn pit in my logo here. He says an issue. He's been having issues with Disney, so let's just say he may or may not agree with the likes of your Tyrone Magnuses, your Nerd Chronics, and your critical drinkers, if you will, in terms of how they've been feeling about Disney lately. So, but
I do have a theory about if Loki does show up, that would mean he's recruiting for Secret Wars. I think he would be recruiting from different timelines.
You recruit me. I'll go. I'll help.
No, you are on YouTube.
I mean, I could still help.
Well, I mean, your Netflix cameo would be the one.
Yeah, my Netflix cameo in that documentary probably won't work out too well. Yeah, they're like, no, you weren't on Disney Plus. I'm like, I want to be though.
Wrong universe.
I'll be on Disney Plus.
Right, but no,
my
but seriously,
my contract says the free agent.
Yeah, but seriously, like Deadpool 3 has got to be a hit. It's got to do really well. Like that movie, like the hype is very high for that movie. They cannot afford to screw that movie up. It's got to be a slam dunk kind of movie.
I kind of have to.
That's kind of what I fear for it. Even if it is somehow good, that level of slam dunk that I think people are hoping for, I don't know if it'll hit exactly that high of a ceiling, but I think it'll come close to it.
I will say,
and that'll be enough for me if it's at least better than any of the quality of what we've been getting this year, outside of Loki season 2, of course.
Gotcha.
I will say, like, with Deadpool 2, it's kind of funny if you think about it, because at the very end, when he goes back in time and kills his other self that was Deadpool, while looking at Logan, and he goes, if your buddy Wade Wilson calls for you, for a buddy, cop movie, all that, come back, just say yes. And then, like, years later, we got Hugh Jackman back.
Ended up happening.
Oh, that sucks, man. You're recovering from COVID. Oh, that sucks, man.
That sucks.
Yeah,
hope you're doing well.
Yeah, my mother got hit during the year of it all. And it was like and it like hurt Thanksgiving that year, so a little bit. So to where we basically, my dad had to live down here in the basement with me.
So you figured it out. Figured it out. We do have someone come on for the first time. Hopefully, I am pronouncing her name correctly. Alexandra. Sorry. Apologies.
It's fine. Glad to be here.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up and hanging out.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, we were all the guys were here, and you came in and busted us up. It's okay.
It's good to break the monotony,
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta mix things up,
Yeah. Yeah. So how are you doing?
Quite well. I'm having a coffee, actually.
Oh, trying to wake up.
A little bit. I have some things I have to do later tonight.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, my wife's gonna yell at me later, like, you stay up too late because I stay way too long on these live streams. I'm like, but we're having fun. She's like, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be streaming for 4 hours. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. She gets mad at me. But I don't have a job, so I can do what I want, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I interviewed for a bank job this week, so maybe I'll get that. Maybe if I'm lucky.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, in my case, speaking of jobs, I've kind of been the job I'm working at is for some people who don't know, I work at a sawmill that is a sheltered workshop locally, and we apparently it's been slow, and they've decided to not cut me off this week. Me and the rest of the people working there off for the week, so we don't have anything till next year. And so luckily my dad's been nice in having me help him work up in around the St. Louis area. So it's fun.
Yeah, so. YouTube and TikTok is roughly what my income is right now. So, yeah.
It's never been my income. I don't even have but 140. I'll be honest. It's and I've been doing this since 2013. At this point, I'm just doing it like a diary of movies and music for me. At this point,
hey,
so
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I still like what I do. You know,
if you have the passion for it, I mean, you got to do it. You know, if it's something you want to do, you know, it shouldn't be for a monetary purpose. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, so. It's also because I just kind of reached a point where I used to watch a lot of certain content creators involving that, and then I eventually got to a point where my opinion started to vary with it, and I just you know what, I may as well just put it out there, you know, and that's where I started doing that, and I just can't even keep up with trying to even please the algorithm is hard even for me, because I have a hard enough time with even trying to upgrade stuff and all that, because I'm just kind of having to live off of a pretty tight budget.
The algorithm typecasts creators. So if you do a bunch of certain projects and then you try to do something new, it doesn't let you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't want you to succeed. It wants you to keep giving us what you do. But what if I want to try something new?
I was even thinking of doing something slightly new, but I wasn't planning on making it I was gonna plan on doing a limited series thing, but it was a silly little thing, because I have this particular guitar pedal that is known for being just.
Well, when it comes to even just trying to when it comes to even just trying to start content creation, it's especially lately, I feel like it's just becoming harder and harder for people even to jump in and do this kind of thing. Not because of any reason of people aren't good enough to do it or anything like that. It's more just an issue of the way online algorithms work, the way just especially on YouTube, it's increased. If you even compare YouTube from now to even just a decade ago, it's changed dramatically just in terms of the reach that sometimes you can have and or don't have, and it's out of your control. People have talked about this before. It's just the YouTube algorithm, online algorithms in general, are just very frustrating to work with. They really are. It just depends.
Yeah,
I do also have my suspicion that they're probably starting to insert machine learning type stuff instead of the algorithms, trying to keep up with trends, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree, because YouTube was very different a couple of years ago, and now it's shifted in terms of what gets pushed out there. I don't, because
if you notice with YouTube, what's the number one thing they're pushing right now? It's the shorts. It's the short form video content. You know, so
yeah, I don't know.
Which I get why YouTube's pushing that, because TikTok is such a big audience. It's making TikTok so much money, that short form video content. But the shorts are really hurting the YouTube stuff. I feel the algorithm at least. Yeah,
long form content. There was a reaction channel that was on here a couple of episodes ago. They earned 100,000 subs in 1 year off of shorts alone, and that's how they're at 400,000 now. It's Jesus, it's a lot. That's a lot. But I think I want that. I want my silver plaque at 100,000. I want that. I've been doing this for too long. I want my silver plaque.
I also noticed with shorts, there's the what do you call it? The copyright strikes are a little less leniency, to where if you post a actual video, they will literally turn your whole entire video into kids only. They
Oh,
can
really?
basically go into your YouTube and just flat out like block you from actually not made for kids. And it's basically if it's too bright of colors or whatever, they can literally change your whole like how you made it public to block people from commenting. So what Shorts does, I uploaded the same video, but as a short, nothing, no problems. It's just a video.
Just a video. I mean, YouTube's crazy like that. It really is. Cody had a super chat saying Furiosa or the Apes movie has got to move. I guess they're on the same day. I guess release wise.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Apes has to move. Let Furiosa come out when she wants to. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Furiosa looked good. I thought, at least I thought. Some people are saying it's different. Some sources I go to say otherwise, but yeah,
It looks great. I like the trailer's awesome.
I think it looks great. I think I like that more than I kind of do the Apes film, even though it looks nice. But at the same time, I'm a little the way it comes off. I'm feeling a little leery about it, since with the lack of Caesar, I'm wondering if it can pull it off or another great one without him. And given Fox is now under Disney, it's like, there's still that lingering thing of what's been happening lately.
Yeah. And we had talked about this earlier, Connor, about the director did leave Scream 7. Yeah, he did a number of days ago. So, I don't know. I feel like that franchise is, or they might have to reboot again. I don't know. Or do something.
Yeah, I hope not. Probably.
Probably. We do have two guests showing up here. One is the goodest of boys, King Daren is here.
Hello.
And Gianni Bravo is here. Welcome, guys.
Yo.
What's up?
How's everybody on this wonderful Wednesday? I had to check my phone for a second.
Very good.
Question,
Good.
Chainsaw, though. Who is first? That's a very important question.
Who was first?
He
What?
wasn't looking.
Who came in first?
Mm-hmm.
Who won?
You
Who
won.
won the race?
Darren won. Darren was here first before Johnny.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, Darren.
Shit. Can I leave and come back and we do it again?
I thought it was
Yeah.
He kicks you out, and I just stay, and I just keep.
Yeah.
I would never do that, guys. Come on.
Womp womp. I'll hold the O. It's okay.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, chilling.
Nice.
Something about Marvel's What If. Yeah, What If? It's doing pretty good. At least I think it's doing pretty good. But
What if it wasn't?
My wife said, Darren, if you were to jump in tonight, that we don't allow Jim Carrey haters in here, and I'm supposed to kick you out. I'm like, I'm not doing that to him.
Oh no.
So you're saying I won the race?
No, you won the war.
Ooh,
That's better than the race. I'll take that. Okay.
that's funny.
Oh
Yeah,
Wait, you don't like Jim Carrey?
he doesn't.
He doesn't.
I don't. I mean, I bet he's a great guy. I bet he's a fine gentleman. I just don't like a lot of his movies.
Did you like him on The Weeknd's newest album?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What? You don't know what that is? Heresy. My
I
goodness.
assume they sing.
I have to hear about it.
All right, it's been
I
great.
bet
I'm
they
heading out for
sing
the next.
songs.
Hey, John, time out.
That's your homework after the stream. Go listen to The Weeknd's new album. with Jim
Yes.
Carrey on it.
Yes.
I'm about to have like a red dot on my head any second now. I came in with too many hot
The
takes
greatest
today.
radio host of all time, Jim Carrey.
He hates the How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Hate's a strong word. I wouldn't
But-
hate it.
But you
I
didn't
don't
put
like
you
it,
didn't
though.
even name
No.
top Christmas movies on your letterbox.
Wrongo.
It's
didn't
my
even
least
mention
favorite
it.
of the three that have come out.
I did not ban Lance.
I did.
No. I know. Yeah, Darren did.
I have the crown, so I did it.
Whatever.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you're on a list. I don't know what list, but you're on a list.
The list of people he wants to fuck. I don't know.
Ooh, kinky.
I have no idea.
How do I get on said list?
I shouldn't have said that. We do have a female here. I'm sorry. I should not have said
Is that
that.
on the Kiki list or what?
I do apologize.
It's kind of she's also in the middle.
Yeah, she is highlighted.
Oh my god, I just noticed that.
Yeah, why did you?
No, that was not intentional.
Surrounded by guys.
It just moves them around when I bring people in. I can move people around, so I can do that. That's fine. Yeah, Jackson. Yeah, everyone heard about that. That was a big YouTube news story.
That's
That was crazy.
That's very old news by this point, I feel like.
It was so big
yeah.
that fucking John Campia talked about it.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh,
I think the big YouTube drama right now is the stuff with Gerard the Completionist. That's the new YouTube drama with the.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, what's going on?
I didn't hear about that.
It's a whole thing where like this YouTuber Gerard the Completionist, he's like a big gaming YouTuber. There's a controversy because he has a charity dedicated to his mother. I think I don't remember what the disease was, but it was something because his mother passed away, and like he has this big charity thing. And I guess these two other YouTubers were digging into the charity, and they were found some information that may have proved that he actually like did not like either him or the charity weren't actually like donating the money to the organizations they said they were, but they were just hemorrhaging the money.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it turned into it's still an ongoing drama thing.
Better
I don't
call
cover
Saul.
YouTube drama, but it's
I
I
wasn't sure where that was going. I was like, this doesn't sound bad. I feel like that's a very nice thing to do. Oh, okay.
yeah, like
Money,
everyone's
money.
mad at him for doing charity streams.
Oh, dare he raise money for his mother.
I was like,
Oh,
where's the
charity.
bad part? Oh, wait, it's coming.
Yeah, then he put out like a response video and basically like was saying that he's basically like I think that he made like a veiled threat that he was going to sue the YouTubers who were making the 2 videos about him exposing him or something, and now it's just like that's why I don't step into YouTube drama because I'm just like this is just a mess. I don't like this stuff. I mean, I'll watch it from the outside looking in, but I don't want to like be anywhere near it.
There's like different flavors of terrible that can come in like every year on YouTube when it comes to drama.
Yep.
What was her name who did the ukulele apology?
Oh
God, that wasn't it? Oh God.
Yeah, that was crazy. Colleen Ballinger.
Yeah,
Miranda sings. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, she like sat down and ukulele.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit. My jaw actually dropped to the floor. I was like, there's no shot. It's like the greatest and worst thing I've ever seen.
I couldn't believe that it was real. I couldn't believe that
Yeah,
it was real.
she was so dead ass. That was the part that was hilarious. I was like, damn, she's dissing these people. She's going in.
Oh
I think what's kind of interesting about YouTube drama is that I feel like it's so different than just like regular kind of drama, because like most of your famous people that get outed or like whatever happens, like they are on such a platform that it is so hard for these things to happen. These are just everyday people. Like anyone can make a YouTube account and become famous over a weekend. Like it's so easy for this to happen. So I feel like the drama that we see is on such a different level than it is if it's like Bill Murray robbed a bank or something. Like it's so different than anything else. Which
That'd
now
be fantastic.
I kind of want to see Bill Murray rob a bank now.
Yeah, I want to see that. Please, Bill Murray, commit crimes. It would be so entertaining.
Bill Murray as Garfield rob a bank.
Yes, please.
It's in Olive Garden.
And then Chris Pratt shows up as his version of Garfield. Like, oh Jesus.
No, he's his lawyer.
Because he thought the bank was filled with lasagna.
Garfield representing Garfield in the court.
Everybody wants to say it's almost like the one meme with Andrew Garfield. It's the Spider-Man Andrew Garfield thing where he pretends he's the recent one, and he takes his mask. He's like,
just keeps pulling the mask off. So straight from TikTok, someone who I came across a little while ago, and she is the 3rd ever female on Council of Creators. Bren is here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Are you drawing right now?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Multitasking. We love it here.
I'm about to.
The question is, who are you going to draw, though? That's the question.
I don't know.
What?
I figured like everybody else is doing something, and I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything.
I'm just drinking iced tea and talking shit, but okay.
There you go. Talking shit. What are y'all talking shit about?
Everything and
drama.
any. Yeah, well, YouTube, yeah. YouTube drama.
Colleen
Bill
Ballinger.
Murray robbing a bank.
Everything
Weirdly
and
enough.
anything all at once.
I still have yet to see that movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I need to see it.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to
Same. I haven't
my
seen
goodness.
it either.
I haven't either.
It's on.
I
It's
just
on.
gotta
It's
see
on.
it.
It's
So
on
good.
Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. So
I'm a bad movie reviewer.
Everywhere
Oh,
all
no.
at once. One movie last year.
Come on, Johnny, step it up. Come on.
I know.
So
How dare you?
I'm gonna delete my channel. I'm a failure. I'm sorry, guys.
Are you a good video game reviewer at least?
Casually, sometimes. I'm a
I know
COD
baby
nerd.
steps.
He did stream Call of Duty, I think, one night before he came on console, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm done with this shit." I watched the end of it, and you're like, "Fuck this, I'm done."
Yeah, it was a bad night. I was getting my shit pushed in. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Chainsaw now. I need to decompress."
Well, I've been obsessed with for like the past like 2 or 3 months. I've been playing this game called Baldur's Gate 3.
I heard it's great. It cleaned up at the Game Awards.
It did. It won Game of the Year too.
Yeah, I was shocked.
So
I heard about it,
good.
but I didn't know like it was gonna just poop on everything in the Game Awards. That was insane.
Yeah, that was a bit of controversy because I know people were also like, Spider-Man didn't win anything. I'm like, listen, I love Spider-Man, but have you played Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't say anything. I didn't want to just be the one dude who played Spider-Man all year. It's like, no, it's the best game ever.
Well,
But
there's some people that were like upset and like reacting live, going, "What? What?" I'm like,
Yeah.
guys, if you
I was
guys-
like, damn,
those
they're not going to
videos-
win
those
anything. That's
videos-
sad.
Yeah, those videos where people were reacting to Spider-Man losing game, they were like really funny because some of them were like throwing stuff and getting mad. I'm like, why?
I just really wanted Yuri to win so bad
I
Yeah.
wanted Yuri to win. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I don't like the more like after I replayed the first Spider-Man game a few times, Spider-Man 2, I think I can confidently say he's probably my favorite Spider-Man, just point blank.
Same.
He's
You
so
should,
good.
The game should have released one of the best glitches of the entire game.
Wasn't there
And
a
the
cube
most
at one point?
glitches.
Just a giant cube? Like
Yes,
doing
yeah,
something?
LL
okay.
Cube.
That was
I did
one of
see
the most
that,
famous
yeah.
glitches were like,
I
'cause
fell
my
through the earth. I
Uh.
went through the wall. I tried to chase down a lizard, and he was stuck in the building. I was like, "What you doing in there?"
Yeah, I think I just levitated a few times, but that was kind of about it. Like I just
I had like
unlocked
one of those
flying.
hunter missions on a rooftop, and the hunter was inside a building, and he just wasn't coming out. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I got to restart this.
I think I
funniest
had that
glitch
happen one
still-
time too.
The funniest glitch still is still the spider cube glitch because my friend got that and was like showing me the live gameplay of that. Like they were doing cutscenes and everything where there's like Spider-Man was a cube, just this big white cube.
That's
It's
so
like, this is
funny.
the best thing ever.
It's the Minecraft DLC.
The
Like,
one that
crossover, man, crossover. Why
Yeah,
not?
it's Lego Fortnite, dude.
the one glitch I got was that when I was doing the side missions with Yuri, the cop, I eventually turned into a sun because I was already in the symbiote suit by the time I finished the end. So it kind of glitched, and it was so bright. Like I was like, turn on the freaking lights. I can't see because it was
I'm not-
blinding me.
Yeah, I've not seen that. I don't know.
You became Death Destroyer of Worlds.
Ooh, he became
I became
Oppenheimer.
the sun.
He became
basically.
Oppenheimer. Or it's like what was the thing I just completely blanked on what I was gonna say. See, I hate this about me. I blank on shit. I just forget stuff.
Oh, I do too. It's fun.
It just went out, and then I'll remember it 5 minutes later. I remember now. It's like, what was I gonna say?
Right.
Exactly. I hate it about my so much. I can't remember. I don't know.
Mhm.
Anyway,
But seriously,
certain,
if you're into video games at all, play Baldur's Gate 3. I promise you it's worth it.
I do have to check it
It'll
out.
ruin your life for like a couple months, but it's worth it.
my life's already ruined anyways. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, my life's already going downhill. Fuck it. I played. I beat Valhalla, the God of War DLC.
Ooh.
I haven't even started.
How
Nice.
was it?
Beautiful. They went so hard when they didn't have to with the story. I
And it's free
Yeah.
too.
was like, "This is free. I'm getting this for free. Hell yeah, this is crazy." Yeah, man.
She's drawing over there. What is she drawing? I want to know.
I'm just drawing a person. I
Show
draw
to
people.
class.
I like to draw people a lot, so
Well, you like drawing the Bat family a lot.
I
Oh.
do. I do. I just graduated college, so I get to draw whatever I want, and they are my main focus.
Noise,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
as they should be.
You guys were talking about video games. I finally got Gotham Knights, and I'm finally playing it. After.
Oh,
It's really fun. It's really fun.
Favorite character to play as right now?
Tim.
Batgirl.
Tim's my
Tim.
favorite.
I was right.
Tim.
Tim.
So, but it's been fun. It's great. I know a lot of people. It's kind of old now. Well, not like old, but like everybody's kind of already played it now. I feel behind, but it's good.
Yeah, it's all good. As long as you're having fun with it, that's what matters. As long as you're having fun.
Yep.
I got to play the Spider-Man game next.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Wait, have you played? Have you played any of them or no?
No, I haven't.
You're in for a treat.
Spider-Man, then Miles Morales, then Spider-Man 2.
It's probably like 50 hours, but it's worth it.
No, it's like 130 hours.
Yeah, if you
want to platinum it, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta
want to sell your soul to Stan Lee, yeah. And then,
I don't have time now, so I could totally.
Yeah, that's awesome that you're actually going to play it. That's cool.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Oh my gosh, look at that drawing! Whoa,
what a beautiful lad!
It's a character. It's a character.
I love his
done by a
nose.
buddy
I
of
can't
mine
describe why. It's a beautiful nose.
for my birthday.
Who is that?
It's actually me. It's actually me. A caricature of me.
I can tell because the hat and the.
The beard goes hard.
And it's a goofy character and the fly like went through my ears and stuff. Just
that's amazing.
That's some detail right there.
Cool.
He's a pretty cool artist. His name was Greg Miller. And he's used to do that a lot of characters and a lot of stuff when he used to do circus. He actually used to be in a traveling circus, and then I think he eventually like settled down, and now he's married with a kid. And unfortunately, he still does his art stuff, and I've become a bit of a muse for him lately. He basically created an entire universe involving me. I'm giving away my last name, but screw it. It's called the Schwendiverse, and apparently my character is called Schwent Daddy.
I'm trying to compete with Daren right now.
What? Oh no!
There you go.
I mean, you're kind of cooking, dude. I'm not gonna lie,
dude.
That's great.
It's Hugh Jackman over here. What's up, guys? I'm giving the Deadpool 3 spoilers.
Oi, mate.
Oi. Oh no, he's off to go do Deadpool 3Ws.
Oh no!
Do I have to go get my ghost face mask?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I dressed up as Patrick last time I was on stream. I think I'm good.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, it'll be a party. Come on.
Oh man,
it's a party nation.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I graduated from college this year too. So that
Oh,
was
congrats.
Yeah.
And doing what?
That's awesome, dude.
So I graduated I majored in history, so I'm going to be a teacher. Right now I'm just doing substituting though. So
That's
Wow.
great.
Yeah.
good stuff. Good
Amazing.
stuff.
That's what I kind of want to do. Like I want to be an art teacher, so
oh, okay.
I'm probably gonna start subbing. I've actually subbed before, but I think I'm gonna start doing it again in January.
Yeah, subbing's fun. It can be fun.
Oh yeah.
That's very cool.
I'm jealous of your Pluto on your head.
Thank you.
I didn't even see that's gas.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't crap on your head.
I can't put Maurice on my head; he'll break my neck.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
He's just chilling.
Awesome.
About it.
As long as you stay a planet, we're okay.
Oh, I'll flame it.
Oh no! What are you doing now? Oh no!
He's gonna one up you and get Future on camera. Pluto himself.
He gets the actual planet on his head.
The rest of the stream would just be increasing.
Oh, it's just his face.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's funny. Yeah, I have nothing else to wear. Oh, well, I'll do that over there, but I'm not gonna grab it. That's fine.
I do
Outfit
have
of the
some
day.
hats, but I'm saving them for next year. I think.
You have new hats. You
I
have. Wait, how many?
My mom found about 3 new hats downstairs. And I was like,
Wait.
so
Where? Wait, where?
in our basement.
There's 3 hats in the basement just chilling.
So
The lore of your basement is crazy.
Well, his closet too, where he has everyone stashed.
Yeah, the lore of your house is insane. It's like a fucking, I don't even know. It's like a dungeon of mystery.
I've been pulling out beanies recently. I got this fucking Deadpool beanie.
I got a hat last night at the concert I went to.
Well,
What concert did you go to? Yeah.
I went to Travis Scott, not in Fortnite in real life. So that was,
Oh, okay.
Round
Yeah.
Metallica.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not Metallica, unfortunately.
Or the Metallica beanie, M72. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Metallica's
that
not
one.
even touring right now. That'd be a lie if he said he saw him. Like you're full of crap. You didn't see them.
I would see Metallica. I grew up loving Metallica.
We should
but
go together.
that would be the
Hand
link
in
up of the
hand,
century.
skipping into
That would be fucking adorable, and I'd love every second of it.
adorable. My wife would be like, "Really?" I'm like,
just
"Yeah,
get to the show, like you just like best buddies.
yeah." Oh my god, what is that? What are you wearing? What is that?
Uh-oh.
Look? I don't want to know. What is this?
This is Schwinn
Oh.
Yeti, baby.
Oh, it's his alter ego.
Yeah,
Hey, Drake.
literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. It's not as cool as Darren's hats, but it's just a little.
Yeah.
We got that, and then we got
I mean,
What you have to do is throughout the whole stream, you got to keep pulling out hats.
Tor.
This is a hat meet now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a show and tell now.
yeah. Well,
Now we're
see,
just doing show and tell.
because Daren here, he is the king of hats. He always wears hats. That's his thing. Christmas was very special. He had like a snowman hat. Oh yeah,
That's
That
fantastic.
Do you
I
have a
love
light up hat?
What's that?
Do you have a hat that lights up?
Oh, I do.
You need a hat that lights up. That'd be cool.
I probably
She
do
caught you
somewhere.
lacking.
Yeah.
oh,
No.
she caught you.
I should just open a costume shop. I
Damn.
should just own hundreds of hats.
Like, you open up a costume shop just to support your hat habits, not
Yeah.
to
I'm
sell
fan of
any of
mini
them.
hats.
Darren's Hat Emporium is what you
Yeah.
call it.
Now that there sounds like a $1 billion business.
It should be
Like,
like
hats
a
off to
bookshelf
you.
of hats.
That's your slogan. Hats off to you.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I love how are you gonna keep the Christmas tree behind you up going?
Probably rest of the month probably, and then I'll take it down.
All year.
Yeah,
Oh man, there was a year with like when I was younger where we had a Christmas tree up until like March or April. For some reason.
What?
We just never took it down. I don't know why.
If
It's
my mom,
okay.
if my mom could get away with it, she'd do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom.
We accidentally
People
kept
would
our
die.
Halloween
But
decorations
that's
up until Thanksgiving, so I understand.
Don't feel bad. I have an animatronic Freddy Krueger that's out all year in the house. We just put a Santa hat on him for Christmas. We have him holding a turkey for Thanksgiving. You know,
Oh,
Easter
yeah.
ears or bunny ears for Easter. You know.
I'm holding an egg, cracking it with his.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
we keep him festive.
Yeah.
I've definitely met people that like they have their tree up all year round, but it's like themed like throughout the holiday. So it's like an
Oh.
Easter tree or like a like turkey tree or something like that for each season, which is a cool
Halloween
idea.
tree.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Hey, oh, awesome. Love the hat. That's cool. There you go.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Do I,
Love
need, do I need to put my hat on now? I'm self-conscious.
I've started a movement.
Yes, you have. There you go. Yeah, wear it cool, man. You gotta wear it cool, yo.
I'm trying to wear it like Ti, where it's like hanging on my ear. Oh shit! Nah, all right, let's do that. Fuck it.
Your hair's too put together. Right
It's
now.
too voluptuous right now. I
Yeah, your hair's
can't.
like,
Yeah,
you see, I just got my hair short. I don't have to worry about it. I'm like, whatever.
yeah. I need to get my hair shorter.
The only thing I worry about is like if my hair on the back is like sticking up or whatever. Like, whatever. That's
That's
cool,
bad.
man. You're cool.
I can't even nod my head. I'm gonna break something. I submit.
I submit. I can't. No, yet just bow down to Daren. That's
Yeah, I'm not worthy. I'm sorry. I tried to impress you. It didn't work.
Oh my god.
I have hats too.
It's insane how we pulled off over 50 different guests, and
That's very
Yeah, that's a
cool.
big W.
it's insane. It's insane.
We
I even
started
called
when?
it. I was
again?
like, we could do this. We could do it's just 7 people.
October? Was it, or was it September?
It was 15 weeks ago.
Or was it August? It actually may have been
It was
August. I don't
15
know.
weeks ago.
Just keep going backwards.
Or was it January, February, March, April,
just keep like just
May,
naming them all,
June? Shit, maybe July. I don't know.
The first one was 3 months ago. On what date? It's loading.
1, 2, 3, 4.
On September 13th was the first
There you
one.
go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, question: what's our goal for next year? For the
One-
whole year?
150.
No. I don't know.
2 million.
Eventually, we'll run out.
1
for-
million guests.
1 million. 1 million, yes.
You just start running out of people.
I would
1
say
million.
before next year ends 100, which is 50 more. I mean, that's way more doable, but
Oh, we're gonna
I don't know
smash
because
that.
eventually, because I'm also running into people that are like, "Thanks for the invite, but I'm gonna pass." I'm like,
Yeah,
"It's okay.
you
I
get that. Yeah.
don't want to force people on. It's fine." You know. But okay, here's another goal: more female guests. Because okay, look, we had 2 here. This has never happened before. We've only had 3 females so far, and it's like, I feel bad. It's like I try, and they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
schedule
sexist
wise.
pigs. It's bad.
That's it. Yeah.
Is it like period or just
I
in
mean,
this
it
year?
doesn't.
Yeah. We're too woke. You know, the thing is, we're not woke enough.
And our name, if you abbreviate it, it spells COC. So I mean,
Not this again. Not this again. No, not this again. Come on.
That's just
But yeah,
On
so
Wednesday, I'm always looking forward to cock.
maybe we should came up with a different name.
Preach, brother.
Darren's like, preach it, pray.
You're preaching to the choir.
Jesus.
Just saying, dude. You know, Jesus.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, you know. But
Says, look forward to seeing you, dude. Wow, okay, my bad. Thought you wanted to go to a Metallica concert with me and shit. Okay.
Well,
He's got to ask the wife first, okay?
yeah, I do.
I know I'm a threat, but like, you know, I won't. I have respect. You know.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Only when it's
so Johnny
convenient for
Bravo,
me.
do you ever do the whole Johnny Bravo of the TV
Hey,
show?
oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah, I got that for Christmas.
Chainsaw
as
Man.
beanie. Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome.
There
That's
you go.
cool.
Nice.
And I'm just lame again. I'm lamer now.
No, you're fine.
It's okay. I don't have a hat either. So.
Yeah, we're holding down the bottom hat list. That's a vibe, actually. What were you saying, 3W? My bad.
Have you ever done the whole Johnny Bravo skit of the TV show where he goes huh, huh, and then there's whole like the muscle scene?
No, because as bad as it is, I'm going to be a fraud. I'm exposing myself. I never really watched Johnny Bravo. It was really my friends at high school. We all gave each other like cartoon nicknames. Like my one girl best friend, we call her Edna from The Incredibles. We had Tucker from Danny Phantom. My one friend was just Bernie Mac because we just said he looked like Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
That's great.
And I got Johnny Bravo. And then, yeah, it just kind of stuck.
And you don't even know because you've not seen the show.
Well, I've seen it like literally probably 2 episodes, like bad. So I've seen it, but I need to watch it. I'm a fraud.
He's basically an Elvis ripoff. That's what he is. So
Yeah, and I loved Elvis.
Review
At
every episode.
least you're not Danny Phantom, because if you didn't watch that show, I'll be mad.
yeah,
I saw some Danny Phantom.
I've only seen a bit. I've never actually seen the show. Really.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I
you
can't
gotta
really
watch
say.
You gotta watch it. It's good.
I was more like SpongeBob, Batman animated series, Spider-Man
God,
90s cartoon.
Name drop Batman.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you know that SpongeBob was actually supposed to be an anime? And then it turned into animation after.
Oh, it's my favorite anime then. Okay, I've watched that. SpongeBob's my favorite. I always say South Park is my
Wait,
favorite anime.
How is this supposed to be an anime first?
It was basically supposed to be like originally the creators wanted to do like an American anime, but it didn't like go well with the audience, so they switched it up and made it for kids with adult content.
He goes Super Saiyan and shoots out Krabby Patties everywhere.
Basically the whole like the adult jokes in the show resonate with the anime aspect of it. Like there's a lot of adult jokes that get
it's great.
thrown at the camera and it goes over kids' heads.
There's a lot of innuendos in like animated stuff too, especially kids' TV shows. Absolutely.
Ooh woo.
Yeah.
Did you just say ooh woo is ooh woo?
Yeah, and with bass boosted ooh.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I'm going delusional. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
I understand, man. I get it.
Listen,
It's been a long couple of days.
Well, speaking of delusional, I just got this news update. This is actually real. They are making a little golden book of Ridley Scott's first Alien movie for kids.
Ah, yes, chest bursting.
I
the
kid
children.
you not. It is a real thing. Like, it's hard to see because of the glare. It's on disgusting film, but it's a real thing. It's a little golden book for aliens.
God.
Literature.
Aliens or aliens.
It's
That's
an
so
A
good.
is for alien and ABC book. That is
I
amazing.
just now noticed
wanna
that
buy
Darren is Mickey Mouse. Thank you, Darren.
I can't keep up with it, dude. It's just crazy. He's flexing.
He just keeps switching about. He's so fast.
He's got it like that.
He blinked.
They're
and
literally
there was
right
no
next
one
to
on
me
his
at
head.
all time.
Is it like a bucket?
It's a never-ending
It's a
black
bag.
hole.
It's like a
Pull
a,
the
like,
bag
garbage
up.
bag
Pull
full
the
of
bag
just
up.
hats.
You pull the bag up.
He's just using Doctor Strange
No.
magic off camera, and he's just pulling hats out of random fucking places.
Let's pull the
Wow.
out of that.
Speaking of buckets, all beanies.
Oh,
Okay.
All
I thought you were
There you
gonna
go.
bring someone in.
I thought he was going to say a bucket house. Could be like, okay,
Just puts it on his head. That's funny.
okay,
I
dude.
really thought he was going to be like, speaking of buckets,
No, it's
bucket
not.
list.
Omni-media.
Gryffindor beanie. I got Venom.
Venom.
I got all. I got Batman. Got all
Oh
of it.
yeah.
Whatever you want, I got it. Whatever you need. I got too much stuff in here is the problem. It's overflowing.
I got
Facts.
Pikachu.
Facts.
I have 2 stacks of shoes right next to my bed.
Oh,
Facts.
oh, Batman Santa. Why not?
That's
Ha.
fantastic. I'm jealous.
Yeah, why not? Should have worn that.
Did you guys hear about the Batman news? Like all the villains?
Dude, that got
Mm.
debunked.
Yeah,
that
that
got
was
the
going to
oh.
debunk that right away.
Sorry.
Wah, wah. Back to depression. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I thought it was too good to be true. I was like, every villain I wanted in the movies in the movie.
Nightwing. Hell yeah. Could get that
Hell
blue
yeah,
in
brother.
there. Love that blue. Yeah.
basically,
Love
if
that.
you're in the Party Nation, you get the like debunk stuff really fast.
The Barrera Nation.
The Party Nation group chat.
I have my
I
wife's.
was
I'm not
really
cool
shocked
enough.
about the like Clayface stuff because I thought that was going to end up being true.
Oh,
because
yeah.
like that had been out for so long. We're like, oh okay, he must just be in the movie. Which I was concerned
be
about how
Two-Face.
they would handle that villain in
Yeah.
that universe. Like I was like, how's that gonna work?
I wasn't crazy when I heard that rumor. I was like, oh no, Maddie. I don't know about that one. I wanted
Maddie.
Scarecrow.
Call it Matt.
just
Like,
Master.
Maddie,
He's no
you know.
Yeah, that's my dog. I'm the biggest Batman glazer there is, so I think I could call him Maddie.
I'm really.
I wanted Scarecrow real bad, so that's
Scarecrow
sad.
could have been.
I want a Scarecrow and Two-Face duo.
Yeah, Two-Face too.
So
Are you guys talking about like the Batman 2 movie coming out? Or are you talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
James Gunn?
Mhm.
yeah.
That one?
Batman 2.
So isn't it supposed to be Hush though? That,
It was-
that
anymore.
The
Mhm.
leak was it was like Hush, Scarecrow, Clayface, Professor Pig, and Dick Grayson was going to be in the movie, and I guess
As
it's
a
all
villain, too.
Cap.
All been
Yeah.
Not as not as a
Well,
villain,
the
but
phrasing of the post was weird though
That'd
because
be
like
weird.
that'd be crazy.
the phrasing of the post was weird though
Just
because like the way that Gunn responded to it is just like because the post said Professor Pig and I think it was Hush are gonna join Scarecrow and Dick Grayson. It was like the way the post was weird. So he said totally not true, but like does it mean all of it's not true or just those two characters are in the movie? That's the weird
I was
part,
starting
where
to see the
Professor
vision. I
Pig
was
too.
like, is Professor
Yeah.
Pig going to do the surgery on Hush? And then like, you know, I was like, I saw the vision for a second, but there was no vision. I was blind.
It seems like the seems like the entire if there was like these so much villains in the movie, it feels a bit of overkill for
Yeah.
the second year.
I mean, it's
What's-
just the point.
What I think is kind of interesting is like all he's saying here is that these rumors up until this point aren't true. Not that they're not in the movie because they haven't wrote the script yet.
And
Like,
this is
yeah.
for you guys are talking about for like Batman Brave and the Bold, right? That one?
No, this
No,
is-
no,
no,
this
no.
is
Robert
Batman.
The
Pattinson.
Batman.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the script is written. Yeah.
Is it?
It's in a process of being written.
Yeah,
I thought he
it's-
said that it wasn't written yet.
No, he's been
No?
cooking it for a while. I think they
That's
said.
what I thought, but
Actually,
okay.
that report might be just false because they were saying
you know
like,
what? That's
it was going to be done by February. They were going to start casting after that and then shoot in the summer, but that could all be fake too. So I don't know.
Mhm.
Nothing.
You
true.
would
I don't
know.
know.
You're the biggest Matt Reeves fan. You would know, right?
Yeah, I'm a fake at that too. I guess.
Oh,
I'm just a fraud. This is what's happening this
I just
stream. I'm
love how
just a
you're
fraud.
like. I love how you worded it. You're like, yeah, I saw the vision and I was blind. Like, yeah, you were blind in the car crash. Like,
Yep. Yeah. Everything I wanted gone.
all
Do you know
over.
that Johnny is misspelled though?
Oh.
It's Gianni.
We lost Hatman. He said be back.
No, that's the Italian way to spell it.
Oh, it is? Well,
Yeah. Well, that's why
Well,
it
I
threw
don't
me
know.
off when I first brought him on. I'm like, is it Gianni? And you're like, no, it's Johnny. I'm like,
Yeah, Gianni Versace, baby.
I don't know.
No, my full name is Giancarlo, but I don't want to go by that.
Ooh. All right, man. Godfather Part 4 coming. You?
I am going to be a godfather soon, so then I'm going to have people start kissing the ring, you know?
Oh,
You
good.
How
need
would
a
she know?
cat and you need a pet mischief.
I have a cat. He's just a bastard. He won't stay here while I'm sitting here. What's
But it
that?
won't be in your videos, and you can.
Maybe he'll have a cameo. I'm not ruling it out, but you know, he's
So I was looking for
He's
that
bipolar.
gun. So I was looking for that gun debunking reply on Threads where he posted that. I think he deleted it because I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Interesting.
So
Maybe he spoke too soon.
maybe I don't know,
Tweet
but
the
I'm
leader.
looking. I wanted to reread it to make sure I got the wording right and what he actually said, and I cannot find it. So the plot thickens.
maybe I'm not blind.
Maybe there's still a chance.
There's still a path to go on
You're
here.
telling me there's a chance. I'll take it.
I mean,
I want Scarecrow so bad.
Yeah, Scarecrow would be really
You'd
cool.
be scared if there isn't.
Who is it? Who is the actor who said he wanted to play Batman for James Gunn? Who was that?
Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson. Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah, I would. As
Mm.
far as fan casting goes, that ain't bad.
He's big as shit, so he'd be a big ass Batman. I like that.
He's intimidating.
He'd be
as
breaking
Batman.
his his
Mhm.
dress suits when he goes out as Bruce Wayne, though, just like breaking.
That's why I like Ben Affleck. I was like, he literally looks like Batman from animated series. He's a walking fucking square. He's ginormous. It's awesome.
he's
The
a
only
walking
thing
He's a
square,
walking cube of pure muscle. It's awesome. I was like, yeah, this is fucking crazy.
The only thing that like drives a wedge between Reacher and Batman is Reacher kills people. Batman doesn't.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, Ben Affleck didn't care too much, and I was fine with it too.
Yeah, he's like rule smools, you know.
I'm fine with him throwing crates at people's heads and shit. That's cool. That's all part of it.
It's whatever. It's what Batman does, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
I just don't know if Alan Richardson can do a Bruce Wayne. I could see him as a Batman, like in the suit, but like as a Bruce Wayne, you know, with that dual persona. You
I
know?
think he could. They're definitely got to dye his hair black though, because it's too blonde.
I haven't seen Reacher, so I can't comment. But the physicality is there. I see the vision. I just don't.
Oh yeah, like him in the suit as Batman. I could
Yeah,
see
he
it
looked
more
dope.
so just out of the suit, like as Bruce. I don't know.
Yeah.
If he plays Batman, he would have successfully played 3 DC characters.
Yeah.
3 different universes. He's played Aquaman. He's played Hawkman. Hawk.
Just talk.
Hawk. I was like,
Hawk,
is there a man? But yeah, he's
No
he's a
man, just
but-
Hawk.
No, okay. Hawk. He's played Hawk, and now if he played Batman, he would play Batman.
What, Batman plays Batman? Wow.
Lit.
What?
That's how I prefer my Batman. I like when Batman plays Batman.
You like Batman to be Batman?
Yeah.
Just yank him out of the
If
car.
Batman's not Batman, I'm
There's
out, dude.
Batman.
Yeah, you just walk out of the theater like I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, this is bullshit.
Master Chief and Halo show could never.
Exactly.
Oh
100%.
yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Have Master Cheeks be Batman. Give me Master Cheeks. Give Master Bat Cheeks. There you go.
Yeah,
That's,
I was
that's it
gonna
right
mention
there.
that's another thing coming out next year. It's the Halo
Season
show
2,
season
yeah.
2.
They're actually making a second season.
They are.
They are.
Oh, and
Even
Oh.
the promo material, they have his helmet off too.
yeah, the
Oh. Oh no, we lost Chainsaw.
No,
That
it's fine.
information hurt him.
I froze. The
Oh,
So
good, okay.
real quick, I have to ask. So for those who watched the first season, how did we feel about it?
The
I don't-
action was cool.
Yeah,
That's it.
Definitely.
The action was
Yeah.
cool. Like
But the
how about the
story?
story though?
I don't think the acting was bad either necessarily. It's just the story I thought was kind of cockadookie.
And a weird
Oh,
thing too, I don't remember any of the
found-
music.
the music.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, they
Wasn't
didn't blare a lot of those.
They have
iconic
such
themes.
amazing music and they didn't take advantage of it. Like The Last of Us, they were just pumping it with the great game music.
I mean, to be fair, they did bring in the original
Yeah,
games composer.
they had
for it,
Gustavo,
so-
yeah, so
right.
they kind of cheated a little bit, but like
Still,
they could have still
They
just
did it, though.
redid all the music from the Halo
Yeah,
games with a different composer and just didn't.
The
like,
poster,
Mario's
Except
not
for
doing
a
anything
couple
right
times.
now.
the poster for the second
Yeah.
season is like literally
His butt cheeks,
no hit his helmet off.
It might as well be.
Yeah, his butt cheeks out.
the helmet between his
Oh,
butt
I-
cheeks.
What's this?
I
Nice.
found the reply.
Oh, it is there.
Oh.
He said nope, totally made up. Though.
God damn it.
Okay, so what was the
original?
so,
the
yeah? What was the
original,
original post?
The original
Original thing is
post
gone.
was give me a second. I can bring up the original post because I have it on the message. It says Professor Pig and Scarecrow will join Clayface, Hush, and Dick Grayson in the Batman 2.
Yeah, that's the confusing part, though. Is he just saying Professor Pig and Scarecrow aren't in the movie, or is he saying all of it's not real?
Basically, I think it's all.
Okay.
Because he says totally. He says totally made up.
The only thing is, like, there's been rumors about Clayface for so long.
Same with Dick Grayson. It's always
Yeah.
Dick
You also
Grayson,
could see it as
Clayface,
him
Mr.
saying
Freeze.
totally made up as these two characters are not joining these other three.
Yeah,
So-
that's kind of the problem. Like, I don't know.
I think that's the beauty of it.
He's not going to come out and say exactly what parts are true. So
no.
I thought it was too many villains, so I didn't know it. Like, it sounded too good to be true, so I'm not that surprised. But I don't know.
As we were mentioning before, like the acting in Halo Season 1 was solid. I like the other Spartans. I just hated the fact that Master Chief is just like, helmet off. Oh, we're done. Helmet off. It's like, dude.
And I didn't even hate what's his name, Pablo Schreiber.
Yeah.
I didn't even hate him. He was kind of flat, but like he wasn't the worst thing ever. It's just like he wasn't written like Master Chief.
No.
He didn't feel like Master Chief.
Well, I haven't played the game, and I love Halo. So.
I like they just took the IP and just made a show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Halo. Like, I don't know all the lore and stuff. I played the games and liked them a lot, but I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, this. Not
basically, I've only played like 1 second of the first Halo back in 2000, and that was basically it. So I went into the series not knowing squat, and I came out loving it. So
there you go.
I mean, it hits different. So
I don't know if you can see that or not.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's
in the
dope.
back. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Well, let me enhance.
Enhance.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That
It's
Guitar
the,
Hero
20-year
controller. Guitar Hero controller. Of course.
Noise.
Of course.
Yeah.
We gaming.
I
We
was just saying
gaming.
the Halo poster that I have in the back.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping season 2 is better because I think like Halo as a franchise has so much potential for like media stuff when it comes to movies or TV.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
I mean, it's really hard to adapt, but like they didn't even try. They just didn't even really try. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna do a completely different story.
Same
Just
thing.
use, just
They wanted
use
to
like
make
the
something
outfits.
else, but they
Same
put the
thing
Halo name
happened-
on it, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Same thing happened for me with Last of Us. I didn't play the games, but I love the series.
Yeah, but
The
at
show's
least it was
actually good.
very, very loyal to the games, and
The
what
biggest
they
thing-
changed actually added to the canon.
Yeah,
the
the
most
biggest
part.
thing they changed with Last of Us was what they did with Bill. Like the Bill
Yeah.
stuff was like the
Yes.
biggest deviation. But
And
That whole episode, yeah.
yeah.
and that was like for the better, I thought as well. Like I fell in love with those.
The only
Okay,
thing I would have
get back in
changed.
and just jump right into the conversation. Like,
Yep.
you just get back so fast.
I love that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's perfect. Yeah, slid right in.
Yeah.
I mean, I just wish, and it's tough because like such a beautiful scene. I wish Bill didn't die. So spoilers. Sorry. Sorry. So you could get the game stuff after, but like it was so. It leaves me in a weird spot where like I really like what they did in the show, but that's like my favorite section of the game, so I want to see a little bit of it. But
Well, the thing with that section of the game though is that it was so
it's gameplay
combat
heavy.
focused, gameplay
Yeah.
heavy because you're going to like that high school and you're fighting the bloater for the first
I
time. and other
just-
stuff. So
The amount of joy that Ellie's banter with Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I'm like laughing so hard I'm crying like every time I play in the game. Like I love it so much. But
oh yeah, it's great.
it's a beautiful episode, so I mean it's still great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My worst mistake was looking online just to get my the premise of it.
Oh
I was
no.
spoiled on what happened to Joel.
Oh.
I'm like, what the fuck?
If it makes you
mean,
feel better, I got
that's-
spoiled on what happens to Joel before part 2 even came out.
Because
The
That was
game.
illegal.
Got that. Yeah.
And I wanted to literally fucking just, I don't
Did
know.
they ever figure out what happened? Because the initial report was that it was an angry Naughty Dog employee who was upset at like the crunch in the studio. and
Yeah,
they
I
leaked
just-
it.
I
But,
don't
like,
even
we
know,
never
to be
found out
honest.
what happened with that.
He probably got terminated. So I don't know.
Because I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with like the other gaming news, but there was like the Insomniac leaks
Yes.
from that hacker ransomware group.
And the GTA leaks.
hmm
Isn't that guy in like a hospital prison or something?
Yeah, the
GTA
GTA
guy
6
is, yeah.
kid. Yeah, he got sentenced to life in a mental hospital.
Oh my
So
god.
crazy. Yeah, Naughty Dog's like, yeah, we don't play that. Just get rid of them.
Did you hear that the Joker, the Joker person that's apparently suing
Rockstar.
GTA,
Yeah, Rockstar.
GTA, Rockstar, up his price from $2 million to $5 million?
Yeah, sick, dude. You're not getting it.
Yeah, he was parodied.
hate to break it to you.
He was parodied in the trailer, and he's like, "They still want lightning." Like, that's a parody. It's a parody. They can get away with it.
If they're not paying Lindsay Lohan, they're not paying your ass, bro. Sorry.
Exactly.
I remember it was Roger Clark, the actor for Arthur from Red Dead 2, who came up and basically said, "You can make so much money off of this publicity, but instead you're suing Rockstar for whatever reason."
Yep.
Or he's threatening to do it. He's like, yeah, till January something. It's like they're not gonna respond to you.
Right.
Common Arthur W's.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is. I mean,
I need to replay Red Dead 2. That game was so good.
It was very good.
I just need to find the time to do it, honestly.
I know.
I think I streamed it for about 4 months.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't have the time.
I just bought it for the first time, and I want to jump into it next year. So I'm excited.
Fair.
You better. Oh,
Dutch.
we're talking about Arthur.
Arthur.
If it'll pull it
I
up.
have a plan.
Arthur.
Like he comes in that like, oh, he's at least lurking. He's always lurking.
He's always in the shadows.
I still laugh whenever I was gonna bring him in. You're like, I smell him.
And he just pops in right then and there.
I got a quick whiff. Yeah.
I need to pull up X-Files, so Omni 1 minute it just pops in the chat.
Yeah, you're like, you're like,
I get off that habit.
It's an intoxicating aroma.
Like you walk into a room, you get, he was here.
Mm-hmm. I'm always one step behind.
The smell of Taco Bell and regret.
That wasn't the Cupid fragrance, am I right?
Yeah, well, that's not gore. That is not gore. No.
Damn, he dissing shot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's X-Files. That's gonna call Omni Media to show up.
Summon him.
Did you hear they're rebooting it?
Yeah,
bring it back again.
Well, Ryan Coogler, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen X-Files. I will watch Ryan Coogler's X-Files for sure.
Same.
I am there.
There's so much of it that it's like one of those things where it's like, do I want to jump into it like it's such a long running show?
Yeah, it was like I'm so far behind. I'm just never catching up. So
I started Doctor Who like a while ago, and I'm still very early on. But like since I started, since they've started, they're starting over.
Are you into Doctor Who now? You into Doctor Who? Because I
a
have
little bit. I'm on like season
So-
4. Like I'm very early on. But like now they
okay.
announced they're starting at 1 again. I was like, I could have just started at 1. I don't have to see 13 seasons of television and
It'll be worth it.
spin-offs
Though.
and-
It'll be worth it. I
That's
promise.
fair. That's fair. I am like really liking it. So I might just do both at once. I might just watch the old Who and the new Who.
Because I don't keep up with like the series numbers because I'm a dirty rotten American.
You're fucking puff.
we love Space Jam: A New Legacy. We love LeBron.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do we though?
He got snubbed for Oscars, dude. He got snubbed, bro. If he had an Oscar and MJ didn't, solidifies it, dude.
Yeah, so
Anyway,
what Doctor
continue.
was series 4? Because I don't remember. It's still Tennant, right? You're still watching David Tennant episodes, or no?
No.
Basically,
even know.
if you're watching the first one of the 14 seasons, you're watching the 11th Doctor. There's 10 others that are in the past.
Oh, I'm not even gonna try and watch 75 billion seasons of.
Yeah, I mean, you can just start
26
with-
seasons,
yeah.
thank you very much.
We can just start with the 2005 stuff.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming
The
you're
best
still
one.
in like the David Tennant era.
Yes. I'm in
Okay.
his last season of his main season. Yeah.
Oh, his last season's amazing. His last
Yeah.
season's so good.
I hear season 4 is amazing, so I'm excited to jump into it a little bit more.
There you go.
Yeah,
Is
because he
One
just
Piece
had
or
the.
Doctor Who longer?
One Piece over 1,000 episodes. Yeah, way
Oh.
longer.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that
if we're going by
that
years,
shit was great.
yeah, if we're going by years, Doctor Who started in
True.
1963, so it's been going on for 60 years.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Insane.
and then One Piece, I think, is like 90,
1999,
99.
99.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
Yeah, 99, 97 or so.
99.
They just say, no, I got it.
I've been binge watching this show for so long. So
Well, that's what I was going to mention too. Like, one of my favorite shows this year was the One Piece live action show. That was amazing.
same.
I was so surprised by that because I thought
I
it was going to
fucking-
suck, but I was like, oh wow, this is really good.
Because when
I
you see it on
literally
Netflix, they want
was so
something.
worried by how they could
That's-
like do entire season 1 of the anime in a short 8-season arc, which they basically did, and I'm like shocked, and I love it in the live action. They and the
Even
effects.
though I'm yes. Though that's another thing. How are they gonna pull off? How are they gonna pull off Chopper?
I was thinking this. No, not just Chopper, the Bone Guy, and the and Robin powers, and then also Cyborg
powers I
Frankie.
could see still being being able to work.
Yeah.
But and it's pretty clear after what we've got from the Fishmen here, they're definitely going to do. We know for sure when they finally get to Jinbei, they'll do great with Jinbei.
They do like
it's
the
just
makeup and the
I'm also
prosthetics
curious
and all
about
that,
Frankie too. Frankie and Brooke.
Mhm.
Frankie, Brooke, and Chopper are my
Frankie's a
worried
definitely.
ones.
This is my take when it comes to Chopper for season 2. When it comes to Tony Chopper, get the Jim Henson Company, make Chopper a Muppet. Make him just a Muppet. Just a Muppet in the world walking around. It'd be amazing. Just make him a Muppet.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, I can't
I
wait to see Chopper.
I have no clue how they're gonna do it because that's like a
I
fully
would hate the
CGI
Muppet,
character.
but I also, if he is CGI, I would like him to be in that similar vein to like Detective Pikachu.
I will also like to
It's,
see a similar
seen,
to
like,
the
some
Lion
thumbnail
King live action.
from a content creators that had actually shown using a similar style to that of Chopper from what we know of him through the anime, designed to like that, and I would have loved to have seen that actually be a thing.
I really hope they don't do the Sonic one before they fixed it. The whole Sonic appearance. I hope that doesn't look like Chopper.
Yeah,
I have
let's
no idea
hope-
what you're talking about.
I was gonna say I can't wait to see Chopper in Ahsoka season 2.
Yeah, I was going for that.
Oh yeah, brother.
No one else, no idea. Oh, no hat, Daren. Oh no,
Chopper
loss.
with an attitude.
I gave up too.
Now we've seen this is Daren on his downtime.
Mm.
This is relaxed Daren.
Yeah, poor Chopper from Star Wars is gonna get competition now.
Oh shit! What are you doing? Oh, he's Jafar. He's
Jafar.
Oh, there you
Wow,
go.
Jafar.
we got pump fake. That's crazy.
I love that psych.
He's like, oh yeah, now we're in a hut. Surprise move.
Now this is actually really hot. I'm taking this out.
Hey, at least we got it for like 2
He's
seconds.
joking. I think Gore is joking with that. Ahsoka was awesome.
Arabian Nights.
You know what? I'll wear a hood. How about that?
Oh, you're cool. No,
I
no,
haven't done the hood before.
Nice.
That's new. That's new. Yep. My wife mentioned how like when she watched Aladdin, she was scared of like the diamond in the rough, like the sand tiger water coming out. And she's like, that scared me so bad. I'm like, I get it, but I don't know. Wow, we hit a low moment. There's not what's going on. Well, no. There you go. I think they're still gonna make a sequel to that. At least I don't know. They might.
They've been trying. I mean, I want it. Like I really enjoyed the first one, and I think a sequel could only get better because they're like, I assume they're not going with what the sequel to like the other ones did. Like there's nothing.
What was
to
the sequel
adapt.
called?
Return to
Return
of Jafar.
Yeah,
And the
that's
third
it.
one was the King of Thieves, where that brought back Aladdin's dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could see them doing that over the sequel because like to adapt the straight sequel, like you have to have Iago, and Iago doesn't talk in this like continuity, so they have to do something completely different with it. So
I was
I'm
expecting
open
Iago
to
to
it.
talk, and like they just didn't show it in the trailer, like it was be a surprise. And no, it's like, oh, okay then, whatever.
Sure.
No, we just had Blue Will Smith.
There was there was supposed to be like a spinoff with the genie.
Oh, I'm so glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, we don't need that.
You don't want more Blue Will Smith? I'll take it.
I mean, when the slap happened, you could kiss that.
Well, I was just saying he goes around slapping people for 2 hours. Who doesn't want that?
Make 3 wishes.
Amen.
I would like to be rich. Nope.
That sounds good to me. I'm there.
Keep my
Last name out of your mouth.
out of your freaking mouth.
Keep more
This just sounds
wishes
like
out
cinema.
of
I
your
don't know. This is enticing me. Anime spinoff facts. It's just my cousin Vinny.
I mean, Madam Web's next year. That's very close.
Please don't bring up that movie. Please don't bring up Madam Web. I don't want to think about that.
Of course.
and the
he had to bring that
Morbius
up.
writers.
Yeah, the same thing in the Morbius Riders.
Oh yeah.
Oh, girl.
So
Has
what's
Wait to see how
anyone-
that's
gonna be
gonna
the
And then
meme?
web time. It's
Has
web
anyone
time.
watched the new Percy Jackson show at all?
I've seen the first
Yes.
2 episodes.
Yes,
Yeah.
So
that's
good.
the
It's
first
fun.
two.
It's fun.
Listen, I really want to watch it, but I've never read the books or anything.
haven't either.
And
I
I
haven't
want to
either.
read the books before I get in the movie or the show because it looks great.
It's,
So, but I've heard not to watch the movie that it's bad.
yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
Apparently the sequel movie is really bad. The first movie just changes a
It's
lot of
okay.
stuff,
It's an okay movie. It's just
Yeah.
not like the books.
Yeah.
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 I enjoyed them growing up because I had nothing to base them off of. Like as independent things, they're fine. Like they're fun. It's like a fun world. But from what I hear, they're like atrocities on what had come before, which is fair.
Oh yeah.
It looks good. It does. It looks like
Yeah.
a good fandom to be in.
Yeah, the 2
I would
episodes
say
I
the
watched
TV
today was really cool. I liked
The
it.
TV
I mean, in
show
terms of
is-
adaptations, Percy Jackson isn't nearly as atrociously embarrassing and insulting like the last Airbender was, but it's still not good.
That was horrible.
Please.
if this new show of Avatar: The Last Airbender in live action says "ung," I'm out.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, if they start mispronouncing the character names, I'm like,
You just ruined my childhood. Bye.
Or if the Earthbenders do like 80,000 kung fu moves and only push a tiny rock, I'm turning off.
Didn't they,
Please don't.
didn't they call Sokka like Sokka or something?
Suka,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Suka, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
They called Aang Ong, I think.
Yeah,
in the
Ong.
movie,
Yeah,
and I was
And then
just-
instead of Uncle Iroh, it's Uncle Iroh.
Yeah.
Iroh.
it was just horrible.
The only name was Zuko, and they got right.
Yeah, and
You know what they should do, which would be very funny to just like make fun of it. You just have like someone like calling out his name is like, "Hey, do I have an Aang? Sorry, it's Aang,
right here,
not Ong,
right over here.
there
It's
you
like-
go. You know, something just like to make fun of them.
Oh no,
Okay.
no, just have Keegan Michael Key show up as the substitute teacher and just mispronounce everyone's names. Do that whole
That'd be
bit.
so good.
Yeah.
I also found out they casted the Cabbage guy as the Cabbage who voices.
Yes.
Cool.
So
That's
I'm looking
good.
forward to hearing the famous line, "My cabbages."
Me
I'm so
too.
excited.
Well, the actor they cast as Uncle Iroh, I can never
it's
say I never remember his name, but he's the actor who was in Kim's Convenience. And he's also in
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian, yeah. So I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it. He looks like he's
The one thing I'm iffy on is the fact that we've seen images, we know he's in the first season somehow, is Fire Lord,
Ozai.
Ozai. And I don't know because we're supposed to not really see him early on.
He shows up, but he's like
he's in the
hidden.
shadows. You don't
He's
see his
hidden.
face.
But like
Yeah.
we have an image, we have a shot of like we know he's in it. We know we're
I
gonna see
would-
his face.
I was shocked when I found out who voiced Ozai. I was like completely shocked. Young me didn't care one bit, but as an adult, I'm like, Mark Hamill,
Joker?
I was like, my worlds just collided.
Yeah, he voiced the character Quarry in Generator Rex. I'm watching on the channel, and like immediately he starts talking. I'm like, it's Mark Hamill. I'm like, it's Mark Hamill. I know, but it's so cool because like there was little bits like he's kind of doing a little Joker at times. I'm like, I love it. It's so cool.
Well, I know Azula is going to be in season 1, and like she's supposed to have like a slightly bigger role. Like she's not going to be in much of the first season, but she's going to be
Yeah.
there more from the start. So,
Well, I mean, it makes sense because in season 2 she becomes a full-fledged like villain. Like
Yeah.
she's
it's
basically
pretty
the main
crazy.
villain of that season.
Yeah, so I get it, but my only thing is like in the movie, he just walks into frame. Ozai just walks into frame, like
Yeah.
And I turn to my buddy who's watching with me, who's sitting, he's like, "Yeah, that's Ozai." I'm like, "Oh my god, okay,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's a train wreck," and it was a train wreck. It was terrible.
I will say like it with the show it was only like 23 minutes, so they couldn't do a bunch of backstory of what a what this would do because
Yeah.
it's longer. So I think the other 40 minutes is to show what the Fire Nation is about. You see that backstory that you don't see in the animation.
Yeah,
Oh, I
possibly.
kind of get more of an idea what the Fire Nation's like under his rule and everything, and what the
And,
society is
yeah.
more like. Yeah,
And the
that'd
whole
be
family
interesting, actually.
dynamic, the whole family dynamic of Zuko and how he became Zuko, basically.
What was it? Something sledding or whatever that Aang did when he first got out.
Penguin slaying.
We need that. If it's not there, I turn.
Please.
As soon as he wakes up, he needs to scream out, "Penguin!"
Penguin
run.
sledding.
Yes.
God, I miss watching that show. It
Did
was
anybody like ever read the comics of it? The Avatar comics?
I read some of them,
And-
not all of them.
One of them explains what happens to Zuko and his mom and stuff, and it is
Yes.
so good. I definitely recommend
Yeah,
it.
that one's called The Search, I believe it's
Yes.
called. It's really
I
good.
love it. It's really good.
Gotcha.
I just
will
bought
also-
this yesterday. I just purchased
Oh,
it.
nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm so excited to like rewatch them. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
So okay,
So I had to
Korra?
put the debate question though.
I
about
personally
Korra.
love Korra. I think
I love
it's
Korra. I do
messy
too.
at times. I
Yeah.
think, but like season 3 for me, like Korra season 3 is so good. Like it is on par with Avatar for me. Like maybe not as good, but it's up there for me. I love season.
The
3 of
messiest
Korra.
season of Korra is the second season. The second season's the messiest.
Season 2 is rough. Season 2 is
Yeah.
rough. I think once they
Season
get
2
over
is
the
rough,
like
but it
love
has
triangle
its
stuff.
moments.
Yeah.
It has its
Yeah.
moments. Like
Well, it's 'cause
specifically the scene involving her going in and finding out the past.
Oh, it's the first
certain things in
Avatar.
terms of
Yeah,
lore
that's
Yeah.
great.
about
Yeah.
what the first Avatar and all that stuff, and finding it out kind of sort of through that, the other avatars and all that stuff. That was like really cool in terms of lore stuff. But what it led to afterwards, leading to this kaiju fight thing,
Yes,
was
I
kind
agree.
of a little was sort of a little ridiculous. But given, I guess they're trying to contribute to being sort of inspired by anime, I guess this was that was kind of their
A
way.
lot of
That-
the issues
but
of
then
the
it-
issues of
but I don't-
Korra after season 1, I mostly blame Paramount and Nickelodeon for, because they really screwed over the development of that show. Because if you remember, when they first greenlit and announced Korra, they said it's going to be a 1-season only show, limited series. First season comes out, just really good. They're like, "Oh, we want more. We need this." So they order 3 seasons. They rush season 2 into production, which is why season 2 is as messy as it was. During season 3, half of it aired on TV. The other half only aired on the Nickelodeon app. Which is such a stupid move. Stupid move.
That sucks.
And then the 4th
And
season,
then season 4 was all on the app.
all
and then-
online, all on the app. You couldn't watch it
completely-
on TV.
And then eventually, I seen something while scrolling through the channels, and all of a sudden I saw that they were kind of marathoning the whole thing on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Of season 4.
Yeah. So the creators, that's why, like, if you notice, like after Korra, they kind of like wrote this big long letter on their, I think it's on a Tumblr page at the time, where they're like, yeah, we wanted to do more with this final season, do more with the show, but like Nickelodeon kind of screwed us. They were done with Avatar. They were done with it for a while. Then what ended up happening is new leadership at Paramount came in, Nickelodeon came in, was like, hey, you want to make your own studio that just makes Avatar stuff and get like a bunch of money?
Yes. Perfect.
Yes. So yeah.
And now
So-
she's getting a movie in theaters. Which
Yeah,
is
they're
so
making like
cool.
there's
I'm so
they
ready.
have like their own studio now, their own animation studio called Avatar Studios that just exclusively makes 2D animated movies and 2D animated shows, which
Yeah.
that's excellent, you know.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
I think those are going to do very well. I think better than a lot of people think they're going to do. Like I like
2025
4 years
is
now.
gonna be
There's
nuts.
been like, sorry, like 4 years now. There's been talks like, oh, who's going to be the next big franchise that goes against Marvel, DC, and Star Wars? I think it could be Avatar. I think Avatar could come in here and make a lot of money in theaters, especially if they pace themselves out. If it's like one film a year or like one film every other year or so, they could absolutely destroy.
Well, they had Paramount had their presentation with CinemaCon back in what was that, April? I think it was April-ish or whenever CinemaCon was earlier this year, and they announced what they're doing with the Avatar Studio stuff. The first movie is going to be about adult Aang and the adult Aang and friends. It's going to be like what happened after the series, but before Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Which that sounds awesome. And I think they said the
Yes.
other 2 movies they're making, one of them is going to be an Avatar Kyoshi movie, and the other one's going to be a Zuko movie.
And the other one's going to be an Avatar adult age movie.
The first one. It's the first
Yeah,
one.
the first one, yeah.
Yeah. We're actually going to be maxing out here because they're both waiting backstage. Jimmy, for the first time, is on console. Welcome, man. And Ronin is here. Welcome, guys.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo,
Thank
yo,
you.
yo.
How are you?
How's everybody doing?
I just asked that.
Good.
Oh shit, my bad.
We've now officially maxed out.
The panel's so big, we're all getting squeezed together like sardines.
Well, this is it. Like, if anybody else tries to join in, they wouldn't be able to actually allow it in. Like, because there's too many people.
Aw.
Yeah, it's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I think Avatar could do it. I mean, because it, you know,
Ooh.
You froze, buddy.
I froze again. I knew it was gonna happen. I felt it. I'm like, they're all like, I'm like, ah, shit.
It's like we're
I'm
waiting.
like, we're waiting for it's all going to be what? I couldn't hear you.
I think Avatar might be the thing because it's been gone for so long. So
Yeah.
it's possible.
Nostalgia.
And the original creators
Done right.
are involved, so it's going to
Yes.
be awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be like what they're intended for.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well, that's just going to ask you guys, though, about the Avatar show on Netflix. Is it concerning you guys at all that the creators left the project due to differences?
Yeah.
A little
It
bit.
does a little
Yeah.
bit because we don't know what
Oh,
part
boy.
what part is actually why they left. We don't
Yeah.
know exactly what part is
Yeah.
not their vision. So it's kind of like I'm
Mhm.
interested, but at the same time, what I saw in the trailer, I'm very interested now.
Well, the weird part, though, is that with Netflix and their marketing and the people who are writing and show running it, they're like, no, guys, trust us. We are adapting this as faithfully as possible.
Yeah.
So now I'm wondering, well, if that's the case and that's what you're telling your audience, that that's the goal of the show, to be a straightforward adaptation with minimal changes, why did they leave? Did
Yeah.
they leave
Exactly.
just because they were going to do their own studio and they want to do their own
Ah.
stuff? Or I don't know.
It could be that. Basically.
It could be the
I came this close to making a James Cameron joke, being like, "What? James Cameron left Avatar? What? After all these years making those fucking movies?" But yeah,
That's a little jumping the
What about
gun
6,
right
7,
there.
8, 9, and
exactly. I was like, "What? The way Waterman another $1 billion."
he's in a
No.
he's in a Fortnite dance.
Hell yeah.
I would love to.
Whittle
actually
week
see that.
wittying.
Basically, I saw Chainsaw Reacts a reaction
What?
to Percy Jackson where he's
What?
doing the boss.
Who?
I'm like, you're like again?
Who the
Oh,
fuck
wait,
is that guy?
Wait, what did I say?
You, with Percy Jackson, when you were reacting it, he started
Yeah.
to do the floss, and you're like,
Oh, I was
wait,
like, I'm
again?"
really.
Basically, we
goes
got
out to the
Sonic
fans.
doing it. We got like what's his name? Shazam. We've gotten Shazam to doing it in the first one.
Nice.
Oh,
Titanic 2.
again? He went into.
He went to go find Leo.
I mean,
He
they
went to
can't
go
do
save
it
him.
Titanic too. Are they going to be like, hey, we're bringing the ship back just to
They
wreck
actually
it
did.
again?
There's a movie called Titanic 2.
yeah.
It's actually a thing.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
kind of.
And it is
Incredible.
exactly
They
what
do
you'd
it
expect.
again.
It's
Mhm.
terrible. No, there's also
We hit another iceberg.
I think there's also another thing called I think another movie is called Titanic 666 or something. It's like the fuck
Oh,
edgy.
nice. Got Art the Clown on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Are these those movies you find at like the bargain bin at Walmart?
Yes.
Mhm.
Sounds like a
or
banger.
airs on Sci-Fi. Or I don't know if they still do. They air those horrible movies on Sci-Fi.
I didn't
I
even
think
know
they still
those
do it on
existed,
airplanes.
though.
Wait, he
Mhm.
saw it. Lightning strikes twice. That's the tagline.
I could be an executive in Hollywood. That's good to know. Hey, shit, I got good ideas.
And then with Titanic 2, the next thing is Avatar, where it's the boy in the iceberg.
Boy,
Oh.
in the iceberg.
Crossover.
So what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying is Aang caused the Titanic.
Aang was the iceberg.
That's fun.
Aang put his fists together and they wrecked.
Oh.
Titanic 2 is just the boat crashing scene from The Wolf of Wall Street.
You gotta get Leo his roof.
Get the loot.
It feels a little dark laughing about a tragedy, but
And of course, that movie also stars Leo, so it works out perfectly. He has like war flashbacks to the boat crashing. He's like, what?
That'd be funny if it's just like a reoccurring nightmare of his was losing Oscars and then just like sinking into Titanic.
Oh no, he's on the Titanic and Oscars is flying off the ship. He can't get. He's trying to catch
throwing
one.
him out. Throwing him over the edge.
I
He
still
can't sink. He can't.
when there's like a blooper of Leo DiCaprio when he was like yelling at, well, it wasn't a blooper, he actually made it into the film, but basically he punches the desk and he literally cuts himself.
Oh, Django, yeah.
It still goes with it and then rubs it all
tabletop.
over the female's face. I'm like, what the heck?
I'm not gonna lie. If I was her, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This is not.
That's why he's the GOAT.
She should have sued.
Yeah, it is kind of disgusting, but it's a crazy scene.
It's
impossible disgusting.
reaction.
I mean, people Leonardo DiCaprio has been with. You don't put your blood on me, please.
And yet that happened doesn't surprise me in a Quentin Tarantino movie or
that's also true.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Good guy.
Good guy.
I listen, as someone, and I probably shouldn't say this, but fuck it, it's truthful. I haven't seen Avatar, the show or core or not. I'm getting to it. It's just on my list of just stuff. I know, Chainsaw. I know.
I'm in the same boat as you. I haven't seen it either.
Oh,
Okay,
He hasn't even seen Johnny Bravo.
Johnny, go put yourself in the corner.
Johnny, be good.
Y'all have homework. Y'all have homework after this stream.
My heart goes out to the fandom because I know how people love that show, and
You
yet
put
I
yourself.
wonder- Put on a Spider-Man mask. He peeks up. Play lonely. I'm so lonely.
Wait, what is it? Is he getting in bed? He's getting in bed.
We're actually going to have
Just
one
lay there and
called
think
the-
about what you've done.
It'd be funny if he actually fell asleep. Now he's coming back. Okay, come on back.
Oh man, I'll say this: like if that would have happened, the original creators left the project midway through. Like for example, something that I love, which is like Invincible or The Last of Us. I would have been like, I don't even want to attempt to have any hope, on Earth or in heaven. Be like, is it gonna actually be good? Because
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier with the One Piece show. Like, I don't think that show, the live action show, would have been as good of it as it was unless the original creator of the manga and the show in general was involved with it as much as he was.
I think
Like,
they
he
should
was,
do
like,
this for every
directly
live
involved.
action anime. Like if they want to adapt a live action anime, bring the actual creator of it and let him decide what to do.
Creative control.
oh boy,
Yeah, just get Neil Druckmann to greenlight everything.
Well, I am a little leery about him wanting to remake the anime, but whatever.
I like if they do Naruto like they say they were. I think they should bring back the original creator. That's the only way I'll accept it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. They are making a live action Naruto movie. That's at Lionsgate, too. I forgot about that.
I
hope
just
it's not like Dragon Ball Evolution and shit.
don't even put that in the universe.
I forgot about that movie.
I burned that disc. I buy it.
Well,
and
you know
I burn
who
it.
owns the rights to live action Dragon Ball, right? It's
Oh.
Disney owns the rights to make a live action Dragon Ball movie now.
So
Hey,
at
want
least
to, they
it-
could.
At least it might be better. I mean, than the evolution. It
If
can't
they
be. worse than
if they gotta make it better.
that. I mean, they have the rights to Fantastic Four. They can make it better than Fan Four Stick. There's
That's
no
impossible.
way
That would never.
That's a pretty high bar, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, got
there's
man.
no way that they can mess this up as bad as that.
The
We
thing
could only be
that-
so lucky. I don't know.
That movie swept the Oscars twice.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan got nominated for 52 awards.
He got awarded for awards that wouldn't even they wouldn't didn't give.
Is that just where Hollywood's going to be going? The next decades is going to be
Hell
video
yeah.
game and anime adaptations.
as they should.
Probably.
I wanted to show this image. My wife sent me this of my dog. She's laying on her back, and I guess she decided
Uh-oh.
just to have her feet just hanging up in the air.
Big chillin'. Big chillin'.
It's a doggy paddle.
I don't.
He's doggy riding.
Oh, I don't.
That's amazing.
Oh, Lucy. She's a sassy one. She's sassy as hell.
We love Lucy.
I mean, more like Lucy Fur. Lucy Fur. Yeah, that's what we call her.
Which, yeah. Which I
Scarlett
believe that
Johansson's
was
Lucy.
what you named it off of, but
The evils of Lucy was all around me, so I went running for answers.
I've been watching a lot of movies recently, like older movies.
Well, I was gonna ask everyone.
I saw the list. I saw it.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask everyone because it's almost the end of the year. What everyone's like favorite stuff of the year was, like just overall, like the
That came out this year.
Yeah,
Okay.
show or movie, like just your favorite thing in general.
Do I spoil my list on Chainsaw's channel? Maybe.
No,
I
don't.
just got back from watching Poor Things. That's why I was late a little bit. I just got back from watching Poor Things.
Oh,
That
I
thing
thought
is
you said
amazing.
I've been watching like bad things. I was
I
was like,
was been watching a bunch of shit, dude. I don't know.
There's watching a
That
movie
sucks,
that
man.
didn't come out this year.
And that's with
count?
Willem Dafoe and
Oh yeah, Emma Stone and yeah.
Funny as shit, and yet it's
There's
like a lot of erotic stuff, and yet I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And it's Mark Ruffalo crushes it, and Emma is just. I'm so used to think of Emma in a certain way, and this role was like, all right, cool. I'm glad she's not just doing the Easy A, La La Land type of role. It's just like this is a fresh
Zombieland.
Wow.
So you're watching something that's not from this year count?
No, he said this year.
This year, darn.
Yeah, this year.
Then
Pay
it's
attention.
Well, I don't have like a favorite.
You fail. You fail.
Everything I
Iron Claw?
watched was pre-mediocre.
Iron Claw. Yeah.
Highly recommend that.
I would need to see.
I
that.
want to see that.
I mean, Godzilla -1, phenomenal.
I want to see that as well.
I did watch the MonsterVerse. That was, but it didn't all come out this year. So
I watched the MonsterVerse.
None of it actually.
yeah, well,
Yeah, Tom Cruise
me, it
as
was
Mummy
new.
Dude Fire.
Across the
Into the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse was definitely my
Yes.
favorite.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Oh
still my
my
favorite.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Cross Spider.
I found
Yeah.
it.
I think
Yeah.
for me, like my favorite movie of the year was probably Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
That movie just like was like a
Totally
gut punch
forgot
to
that
me.
bomb.
Yeah.
It tickled my fancy.
Yeah.
totally forgot
TV
that
show
bomb.
wise, I mean, it's down between Last of Us and One
Yes.
Piece. Like objectively, I think Last of Us is probably the better show, but like One Piece as a fan, just like it was such a surprise.
Yeah.
Because I honestly was just like I was not expecting to love it as much as I did, and I was really happy with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'd probably go with that. Video game wise, it's Baldur's Gate 3 because that was just
Mhm.
that was
Oh,
which I never thought I would say because I'm like a massive Spider-Man person. So it's
Speaking of games, I'm looking forward to Fallout.
That's a double feature.
Oh, the Fallout
That's
show,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
next
Fallout
year,
show.
yeah.
Oppenheimer
like-
created Godzilla.
I'll give 2 shout outs to Netflix's The Pale Blue Eye, which is Christian Bale. It's based off of
Oh,
Edgar Allan Poe
yes.
novel.
Yeah.
And also No One Will Save You from Hulu, Caitlin Dever.
Caitlin Dever with
So,
the
yeah.
yeah.
Abby Anderson.
Yeah.
It's a little short for me, but I dug the weirdness how just it wouldn't tell you anything. You just have to follow.
Oh, No One Will
Caitlin
Save You?
around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
ending really, I mean, you can kind of guess what the ending means, but you're like, what? My
I
wife
love
was like,
that.
what does this mean? I had to sit there and explain it to her. Like, okay, this is what it means.
At least how you interpret it, because it's
Yeah,
almost
that's
like
true.
a Twilight Zone episode. It's like you
Yeah.
gotta look into it, see how you feel about it.
That's true. Fair point.
I will say I'll give some love for Rebel Moon. Just it's the
Oh.
best. It's the best bad movie ever.
Okay.
Oops.
I'll be honest that like Rebel Moon, I don't want to get into it, but that's probably like my
I hear
biggest
you.
disappointment of the year. You know,
It hurts. It hurts because it
I-
should have been better.
I think once the rated R version comes out, then we can look at it through.
Yes.
But even
I
then,
agree. I agree.
It's I remember being like the opening when with the red background, I was just like, this shit is good, and I followed it. And I'm like, okay, the one character I was very intrigued by, we just left him behind, and then we met another character, but we skipped over what her background is and what she came from. Like, all right, so I'm like, I guess I'll patiently wait till May.
That's the thing with
I got Jimmy laughing.
that's the thing with Rebel Moon though. Like you said, the most interesting character gets left behind on the farm. Then the other most interesting and charismatic character, well, he doesn't make it to the end. I'll say it that way. You know, he ain't coming back for part 2. So it's just like, what am I left with? You know?
Yeah.
But part of me does feel bad seeing all these interviews because I want. I don't hate Zack Snyder. I'm a fan of his. I want him to do good. It's just that every time I see an interview, people just keep asking about, DC and all this, which I'm not against. I will watch it if it does happen, but I just feel like, guys, you're beating a dead horse.
He is so clearly done.
So a guy who's like trying to make something new and unique with stuff that's Megan Hunger Games. Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hunger Games was going to.
It was like January, I think.
Megan came out January, yeah. Started
I did see
Megan
Wonka.
was fun.
That was actually
Wonka was fun.
More entertaining than the entire
Who'd we lose?
movies.
Bye,
that I saw.
Bren. I think it was
We
Bren.
lost Bren. Oh.
Yeah. Bye, Bren. Sorry.
Oh,
Bye,
thanks, Bren, for being here. I wish you would have said. I just,
Oh,
thanks
he
for being
did.
here, Bren.
Heading out, guys.
I know, but
Thank
like, I
you.
want to say it here so I can say goodbye and thanks for being here and who was that? All that stuff.
What the fuck was that? Yeah, we missed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who the fuck was that?
You missed the bit. You missed the bit.
Yeah. Womp
Yeah,
womp.
the bit. It's the bit. It's the bit. And
Mhm.
it's okay. I'll message her later. She's fine. Yeah, Remy discovered her on TikTok. She was really cool. She's
Cool.
posting a bunch of
Awesome.
like Batman related stuff. Like, this is cool. So finally got her on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And now, the I don't know how to say it. Ayla G Music is back in the middle.
Back in the middle.
Call me Alex.
Back in the middle.
How do you pronounce your name? That can't possibly be it.
Just call me Alex.
Alex.
Alex?
Alex? Okay.
I randomly discovered her on Twitter posting about Metallica song orchestra version. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And she's like, and then
Oh, yeah, I
turns out
did,
she,
Room of Mirrors. Yeah.
yeah. Then you said, oh, I know you. I didn't know you had Twitter. I'm like, oh, okay, this is the. I didn't know. There you go. Small world, as they say. Everybody was Metallica. I'm like, oh, that's
It's
cool.
a
Room of
small
Mirrors.
world.
Literally, yeah.
I don't know why.
Not-
I keep forgetting that Guardians 3 came out this year as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Okay,
That's really good.
that's my favorite
Whoa.
movie.
I was just like, wow, man.
I was gonna say
Freedom,
that.
you need a letterbox.
Yeah.
Letterbox. That's what I was searching up
Yeah.
for my list of stuff like Letterbox.
Yeah, I got my
I
own
was,
list.
I was emotionally drawn to a fake raccoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is
Pretty much.
why I'm hyped for Superman. I'm like, if you could do that with a raccoon,
Yep.
we
Yeah,
could
it's
do it
insane.
with Kal-El.
There needs to
In
be a
the first
TV
one-
version of Letterboxd, by the way. Just saying. Because there's
In the
no.
Here,
first
I agree.
Guardian, I was emotionally involved with a tree. When he died, that
When are
was
you
so
not?
You did what?
I mean, I don't want to spoil my list, but like, yeah, I was gonna
You
shout
don't-
out
you don't have to
Guardians.
You don't have to
Yes.
spoil. It's okay.
I like Evil Dead Rise a lot too. I don't think that's gonna make my list. And
Is that the one
then
with
Is it top 10 or top 5?
I'm doing top 10, so this is like on the
Yeah.
fringe. And then one that might make it, I'm not sure, but I love it, so I'll just say it anyway. Thanksgiving.
Ooh,
I love
And they're,
Thanksgiving.
they're making a
Yeah,
sequel,
rock.
right?
Okay.
They're making a sequel.
They are
to
making
that?
a sequel, yeah. I thought that movie was great.
My top. Sorry.
No. And then I was just gonna say shows, yeah, Last of Us, like everybody. The Bear,
Oh,
Bear.
I
and
still
then
need to watch
Barry,
it.
the final season of Barry.
This year went so fast, and yet I forget that like Bad Batch season 2, Mando season 3,
Yeah, Ahsoka.
all this stuff
Yeah.
came out. I was just like,
I love the Ahsoka, the
It's
other
been a
stuff.
long and short year. Like it's gone really
Yeah.
fast, but also
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, like Last of Us was that like the front of the year. That felt like it's been
Mhm.
like 2 years.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was last year.
Talking about games, didn't the Dead Space remake come out in like January or something?
Yeah,
I
it did.
think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh Jesus.
Like I said, there's so much stuff.
Oh my god.
Jedi Survivor.
That too.
Jazz
Right,
Survivor.
another one.
Yeah.
Like my 2 is probably Spider-Man 2 and Jedi Survivor. I didn't play that many games.
Just cross over those two. It's fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's whatever.
Not a fart about.
Did you love it all the way through? Spider-Man 2. Did you love it the whole way through?
Oh yeah, I thought it was pretty much a perfect sequel to the first game. I thought the only thing that I could probably say about Spider-Man 2 is I wanted maybe a little bit more Craven. like a little bit more from him. But he was badass. Like he was cool. It's just I didn't understand why they kind of made like his backstory and stuff a little bit more optional and subtle.
Yeah, he kind of defined the backstory.
Where like, I mean, I get it. So it's not like bonking you over the head with exposition nonstop, but like, I don't know. Could have used a little bit more.
End, though.
And then you see him, or you hear about stuff, him doing stuff, and you don't see it on camera. I don't want to spoil stuff, but like, so
don't spoil. Don't be a bad person.
Yeah, I'm not going to be. I've already been a terrible person.
Be a good
tonight,
boy.
so
Be a good boy.
I don't want to go back in timeout, so I'll just say that.
I just love how you like went to your door and laid down on your bed. You're like.
I wish the Venom, where you get to play Venom, just lasts longer. I wanted to throw so many people.
I'm glad that Bren's gone, so she didn't get spoiled on that. Jesus.
I was gonna say spoilers, but
spoilers, idiot.
Hey, it's been like months, and I just played it.
Yeah, Tony Todd, fantastic.
I think this might be the most important question of the night. People are supposed to have the worst.
Oh my god,
Canada, you are. Let's call
Get
it
outta
Black,
here.
man. Come on.
Do they put the Eminem song in Spider-Man 2?
They should. They should.
I don't know if I would have laughed, cried, deleted the game. I don't know what my reaction would have been, but it would have been something.
Johnny, your reaction would have been probably too adult for YouTube.
No, what I did was
knock, got the devil in.
What I did was pull up YouTube and then just play it while I'm being Venom.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Pull up Spotify. Just to like name a couple that I don't think I've heard talked about yet. I really liked Creed 3 this year. Like I loved Creed 3. Air was really good. I know someone in the comments did it, but I loved Hunger Games
I really
so
liked
much.
Air.
Yeah, Hunger Games made me go and have like started to read the books, and now it's like one of my favorite franchises.
Cool,
so
that's cool.
I'm currently really enjoying those. I didn't even talk about my top ones because you guys have already covered all of like the best of the best. But I mean Barbie, I don't know if we've mentioned Barbie yet. Barbie was great.
We haven't.
I haven't even seen it. I should watch it.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm behind on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Shamefully, I'm like, just a bad month when that came out.
That was a crazy month. Like June through August was insanity for like blockbusters.
So for those that saw Barbie, did anyone here do the Barbenheimer double feature?
I did.
I did it twice. I did twice.
I was there for like 5 hours.
Yeah, I wasted a lot of time. But
So I saw
money.
Barbie first in
a lot
the
of time
morning.
and money.
Yes, I saw Barbie first in the morning, then Oppenheimer in the evening. So that was fun.
I saw
Barbie was
back to
packed.
back.
There were so many people dressed up for Barbie. It was crazy.
Yeah. That film was really special. I mean, like, I think the whole event is very special. Just getting into
Did
people that
anyone
want to
call you Ken?
No.
No, I dressed up for it. I wore my my pink Drake shirt.
You're
cool.
And I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
You're cool.
Yeah.
But I think Barbie is going to be this event that, like, these girls like that they remember for the rest of their lives. Because all through, like, I'm in line and there's just like dozens of these girls in their pink dresses, and there's these dads in their pink shirts and their tutus, and it just feels like such an event for these people, and I love that so much. I think that's what film is. It is these like memories that we cherish while watching it in a theater or watching it home with the family, and the like things we watch year after year. And I think it was just such a special moment for so many people as well, like seeing people like take away from the film. And also, like, I think like the time that both Oppenheimer and Barbie came out, where it was like middle of the strike, and it showed like this is why we need to be paying our writers and actors, because without them, these movies could never have been made. These were so good. AI could never have even come close to either of these films. So pay your writers, pay your actors, and I hope we get more stuff like this next year and the year after that, because they are just so good.
They're making a Barbenheimer movie.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. What's that supposed to be?
I don't know.
Wait, they're what?
The German Barbie?
They're making a Barbenheimer movie.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be AIDS for your eyes. It's gonna be terrible.
It's gonna be Hail Ken.
It's gonna be a $5 budget. We went to Walmart, got a clearance Barbie, and we're gonna like put an iMovie explosion effect over it. Barbenheimer. There you go.
It's a short movie. It's a short 30-second.
Yeah, it's literally a minute, maybe. Stop motion.
$300 a
It's the
ticket.
Team America Road Blitz movie we needed. The sequel we needed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's hilarious.
Cinema.
I remember movie theater memories. X-Men Days of Future Past. Waiting for the movie to start.
Oh man!
I turned to my mom And as I was talking about something else, and she freaks out. She's like, "You have a nosebleed." I never get nosebleeds. And I'm like, I'm about to get up. She runs out the theater, and I'm like, she almost ran over people. I'm like, Jesus, I'm not holding it back. I'm like, my God, thank God it wasn't too bad. But I never get nosebleeds. All of a sudden, she runs. I'm like, okay. I'm glad she mentioned something before she started running. I'm like, what are you doing? And
It was Jean Grey.
Figured it out.
Amazing.
Yeah, I missed watching that movie for the first time. It was so good, so good.
That was a time when we had to still wait in line. I think where like there's no
there wasn't assigned seats for me.
Oh.
Wasn't assigned seats.
My
Okay.
my worst movie theater experience was actually going to Fan Four Stick and having it being stuck there. I'm like, I can't even walk out. I can't even drive home. My parents are in another movie.
Aww.
So I was stuck watching this in torture and pain. I'm like,
I've never walked out of a movie. I don't think I've ever like bought tickets for a movie and said I'm going to walk out and go home. I've never done that.
Yeah,
I walked out of the first Transformers movie with Mark Wahlberg in it because I literally got a fucking migraine. I was like, I can't. I just can't. I don't care.
You like the sponsors? Beats, Dre,
No,
all
I
the
was like,
sponsors?
oh, look, there's a Transform over there. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good, dude. Yeah,
drinking the Bud Light or whatever Budweiser shit.
Yeah. Oh, I need a Mountain Dew. And I was like, no, I'm cool.
Oh,
I'm good.
I walked out of the Dark Knight Rises.
I'll just get one.
Dark Knight
Really?
Dark Knight Rises.
Tell you to say hi to your motherfucker.
The guy next to me kept announcing whenever it was Batman on the screen. Batman.
Oh, okay.
It's Batman.
Yeah.
It's Batman. I'm like, holy shit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just
every time it pops up.
For a second there, I thought you hated Dark Knight Rises, and
I was like, it wasn't that bad.
No, it's a solid movie.
I like Dark Knight Rises more than Batman Begins.
Yeah. So it is time now to bring in.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know.
A little whiff,
knows.
an aroma.
Feel whiff. He's entering our presence. He's gracing us with his presence.
Oh no.
Gracing.
God.
Holy shit. Oh my gosh, we're not working.
Well, I gotta go.
Oh no, Aaron has to leave. Hey, throw one of your hats like Mario does in Odyssey.
I haven't played it. I don't know what he does.
Spoilers, sorry.
That was it. Exactly.
I don't know.
I just gotta say, it's a me, Chris Pratt, and you're good.
Yeah, say that.
No, I'm good.
I prefer Garfield.
You prefer Garfield? For Garfield.
Yeah.
So
the performance as Garfield has been top notch so far.
So apparently we weren't important enough to show up until about 2 hours in. What were you doing?
Fucking trolling.
He was watching Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah.
No pants on, Cheeto stains on my shirt. Yeah, like I usually do. Yeah. I'm a big Space Jam 1 fan, so I was very excited for Space Jam 2, and I gotta say, it really did. It was really good. It was a religious experience.
It was your jam.
I agree.
Was there a Teen Titans Go Space Jam or something movie that
there was like a
Please don't say I have to leave now and watch it 5 times. Please. Oh my god.
They had like a Teen Titans Go special where I think it was the Teen Titans watched the original movie and they
the original.
What?
Oh, they didn't play with LeBron.
Wow, I'm sure that was really funny. Yeah. Boy. Yeah. Just like Teen Titans Go. I'm sure it's really funny. I will say the movie though had one of the hardest laughs from me in the theater, and that's when anybody see
cameo?
The Teen Titans? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. There's one scene where they're redoing all the things they did. Like they went back to fix everybody's origin story, so they had a good life instead of shitty life. So they went and redid all the origin stories. But then the timeline got screwed up, so they had to go make sure all that bad stuff happened. So there's a point where Robin just pushes Batman's parents back into the alleyway, and they just get shot up. And he's just like, and it comes back. I was the only one in my theater laughing.
Jesus,
that's
I was like,
crazy.
you know what? All right, this movie sucks, but that was pretty good. It's just anyway.
Wow.
Anyway, cool. Anyway, Space Jam's great, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the bit was there, but there you go.
That was a good bit.
It was a good bit.
Cool. That's a good bit.
Unfortunately, we haven't really done the bit today, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. The bit is done.
People are catching on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do
They're
it 15 times right now.
Yeah, like everyone just leaves. Do the bit. Do the bit.
Right.
And then me and Chainsaw will be like, "Where the fuck did everyone go?
Where the fuck? Like everyone actually left.
Yeah. Nailed the bit.
Well, yeah.
Nailed the bit too hard. Now everybody left.
Exactly. Now they're never going to come back.
Yeah.
It's the unfortunate part.
You could just the whole council of creators can just be you talking shit about all the people that have come out in the past. So you could just do that. Yeah. Oh my god, is that Harf Stevie? Oh my god, that's my favorite Double Dare contestant or whatever. Oh my god, is that the king of comedy himself?
Yes, it was.
It's just me. I'm sorry.
Quit playing with me.
Omni Media.
Yeah, there he is. Hey, how you liking whatever you're reacting to? I don't know. I don't watch it. Sorry.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is great.
Oh, is he watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, he's watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
Darren, this picture is for you, Jim Carrey hater.
I figured it was.
He's probably a great guy. I bet he.
But
seems like a fucking weirdo.
When I showed my wife your tweet and then I asked you and you said, well, as long as I want Jim Carrey's version, she couldn't believe you don't like Jim Carrey's The Grinch Stole Christmas. They can't believe it.
I just don't like it. Can't believe it. Not my thing.
You know,
it's destiny.
I love it.
It's just simply not allowed.
Do you dislike the Grinch story or just that particular version?
I just don't like Jim Carrey as the Grinch.
You don't like the Grinch on crystal meth?
He's the best part.
I
of
like
that movie,
the other two I've seen.
That movie really ruins the story if you really think about it.
Well,
they make all the Who's completely unlikable. I'm like, I'm on the Grinch's side. Fuck these Who's. I hate them. Like, they all suck except Cindy Lou fucking Who. That's the only one that's like. That's the only one that's like likable. Everybody else sucks. Everybody else sucks. Watch it, like Jeffrey Tremaine or what's his name? Jeffrey Tambor. He's like the worst.
Yeah.
They all look
the
awful
mayor
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hate all the characters.
Did you know that Cindy Lou, the actress, actually grows up to be Pretty Little Reckless? I did not know that for the longest time. She has her own band called the Pretty Little Reckless.
Oh.
That's
and
interesting.
She's a hard rock.
Are you Pretty Reckless? Taylor Momsen?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're not the goddess of boys anymore, bro. That sucks.
I didn't even see the fact that it was misspelled.
It's a hell of a title.
Okay, which movie's worse? He's gonna say Jim
Oh, the
Carrey,
Illumination Grinch sucks so much ass. Like, come on.
I prefer it over Jim Carrey's.
That's fine. I don't prefer either one.
But
if
like,
I'm honest.
This movie's a great. Like, it's fine. It's the most okay.
I rather play the
but
Grinch
like,
game that
that's
just
all
came
of
out.
those films. Like all of like that studio's movies are just they're fine. Like
oh, now he's even more hot take. Like, well, the Despicable Me, who cares?
Well, I mean,
Mario is probably the best movie. I think, but
I think there's like 3 movies in that studio that I think are good. There's like
Which
3 or 4, and then the rest.
Which ones?
Despicable Me 1, 2, Mario, and then like the first Sing, probably.
That's 4.
Oh yeah, Sing. I've not seen those.
I
movies.
said 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
I've not seen Sing.
I liked Sing
Sing's
actually.
cute.
I
Sing's
thought
really
Sing looked really annoying. I'm like, oh boy, it's like karaoke, like thing. You know, it's like one of those like contestant, like one of those shows was like
has a lot
the
of
talent
heart.
show or whatever. Yeah, it was actually I liked it.
Oh,
who just popped off?
See, they're learning.
I was surprised.
They're learning. Who
Like,
left?
who was
It popped off.
He didn't even mention.
Oh, Jimmy.
Someone popping off.
Jimmy left.
Oh.
Jim Carrey?
Darn.
Who was that guy? And
We actually don't know.
Who was that guy? Oh wait. Wait.
I like the digression of that.
I got an idea.
He's got an idea, guys.
I wonder what the idea is.
Oh.
Where's the light
I
bulb?
don't know if it's actually gonna work, but I don't know if she'll do it.
So I'll play Jackbox.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It's like Duck Duck Goose.
He said she.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's play
good pretend to
Quiplash.
get tapped.
Oh yeah.
Let's get instantly banned.
Yeah, let's play the free online version of Cards Against Humanity.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the one where you can just write anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that one. It's pretty funny.
I am going to laugh so hard if this actually works.
oh.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
I am so. You have me on the edge of my seat right now.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Despicable Me is a
Despicable
disease.
Me.
Is it like
You don't like Vector, dude?
Is it like Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, we're gonna bring Scarlett Johansson in here.
Oh shit!
Did anybody see Migration yet, so they could see the Vector short film in front of it?
I went yesterday.
Oh,
Damn, I might go just for the Vector short film.
Yeah,
It is
You leave
very-
after that.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'll just walk out. I
It
just need to see
is that.
Vector.
yeah, that's it. I see Vector, I leave.
Yeah, I'm good.
Quick question: all the trailers in front of it, how many of them had Aquafina in it?
All
at
of
least
them.
Two.
Maybe.
God
I
damn.
had Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, Kung Fu
And
Panda
then
4.
she's in this movie I watched.
She's
so I
in
just
this
had
movie,
two of
yeah.
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
God
looking
damn.
forward to
Is
Kung
there
Fu
anything
Panda
else?
4, though.
I
That
am
one
too.
actually I
She's
am
in
excited
It, right?
for.
Yeah.
They didn't show
Yeah.
that trailer, but I think she's in If as well.
She's the wolf that
Oh, If?
becomes the new Dragon Warrior, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not happening.
Oh, Grace
Is it
Randolph.
What?
What? You don't want Grace on the show?
I
We might get-
no.
We might get
I do.
Big
I'm a big
news.
fan. I'm a big fan of her.
Big fan from Zombieland.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Zombieland 2 when Bill Murray murders her.
Zombieland 2 star
Oh,
Grace Randolph.
God, I wish I could be murdered by Bill Murray.
That would be pretty
That would-
cool.
That was sick.
And then he turns into Garfield and shakes his tail.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was thinking more you could just suck me up in a Ghostbusters vacuum, call it a day.
You suck me.
Yeah, you know, getting sucked up by Bill Murray, it's a pretty good way to go out.
Can't wait to get sucked by Bill Murray.
Entire
boy.
I am so sorry, Alex.
It's this part of the stream, it always gets unhinged.
Yeah, well-
Always.
Well, whenever my fat ass shows up.
Of course, Streaming Shirt spotted. Of course. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, how did I not notice earlier?
Oh yeah.
You gotta notice. I mean, he was all dressed up earlier, so it's fine.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Arms open.
I'm too basic to know what that is.
Yes, my idea was my wife was gonna come on and tell me to come to bed as a joke,
Ah.
but she's not coming on.
My
She's like,
wife.
no. I'm like,
Wow.
fine, don't.
Briber.
Be I bribe her.
I think
If
I
you-
might actually call it here.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate
It's
it.
a lot of fun. Yeah,
Yeah. If you ever want to come back, you're always welcome.
I'd love to.
Of course.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, we have a
See you.
tradition here where we say who was
Uh-oh.
that when they
No,
leave.
we don't do anything.
We're gonna be nice. We're gonna
Yeah.
be nice. It's all in good fun.
I don't do it.
No, of course.
I don't
It's too mean. I'm not mean. All right. Everybody knows this about me.
All right. Anyways, thank you for being here.
Good night.
Yep. Have a good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Bye.
Who the fuck
Who
was she?
that?
The heck?
Oh Lord.
That.
Oh Lord, it's so mean.
Oh Lord.
It feels
Watch
bad
your
that-
profanity.
Watch your profanity. I'll never watch that
It
show.
feels bad that
that's a great
all
clip.
the guys just like, who the fuck was that? As they lean into the
Yeah,
mic.
I said who was that? I
I mean-
didn't say who the fuck was that. Who was
I
that?
mean, that is
Yeah,
all
I'm
that's
sorry.
left.
I'm a degenerate. I'm sorry.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at all those Funko Pops. God
Yeah.
damn. God.
I'm gonna go put on my Space Jam LeBron jersey and sit in my closet again.
As you should.
Yeah.
Would you like to be turned into a Funko Pop?
Oh,
Like, that's what my coffin will look like. It'll look like a Funko Pop box.
honestly, that would be kind of fire. I'm
That'd
cool
be
with that.
sick. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
sick.
that's my new idea now.
It's just your head sticking
Oh,
out of
fuck
a silicone case.
Yo.
They inflate my head to make it look bigger.
And then I'm just gonna slap the Hot Topic exclusive sticker on the box.
Hell yeah, bro. That's more valuable. That's why. This guy's valuable.
There you go. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Ooh, worth a couple more dollars on eBay.
Just take it
GameStop.
to a Comic-Con.
I'm gonna be the GameStop one because that's like the least valuable of the exclusive ones.
Yeah.
Uh,
The shitty red circle sticker that they have now.
yeah.
Have any big YouTubers or streamers like try to get Funko Pops out of themselves? I'm surprised. Like PewDiePie and all those guys be like, I want a Funko Pop, I want to sell it.
Yeah. They have U2s.
Yeah, there you go.
Really? U2s? Okay.
Yeah, Metallica. Yeah.
Yeah,
they do.
Metallica,
That felt like a Jinx Jomi Aesthetic.
That was.
John
That
Tron.
was. I mean, yeah, it is shameless. It's always small.
Someone just knock. What was that?
I heard that.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Oh, let the devil.
I am the one who knocks.
Jesse. I'm the one who cocks. That's in the porn parody.
I wanted to ask too, real quick.
Yeah.
I know I saw this debate going around. I think it was started by Collider. They're all like, no one should do top 10 worst lists at the end of the year.
God.
Didn't Chris Stuckman say that shit too? Where he's like, I don't want to be negative about movies. Like,
but
what?
you were before, dude.
You're a critic. You did that stupidosity or whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah, well, Jeremy Johns put out his top 10 worst.
Yeah, Jeremy Johns is great. I love Jeremy Johns.
Well, Jeremy Johns put out his top 10 worst, and he's all like, I know it's taboo now, but it's just like, I don't care.
I don't give a shit. He has like an alcoholic drink here.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
It's also funny, like you have
Look like
Frosty.
uncle.
Yeah, Frosty say that, right?
I think it was Frosty, yeah.
Yeah, Frosty said that first, and then people literally showed screenshots of his website, multiple articles of like worse things, worse this, worse. It's like,
it's okay when they do it though.
Yeah, it's okay, but
yeah. If Joe Blow YouTube channel fucking is like, hey, top 5 worst TV shows that were anime inspired or whatever, we're like, no, you can't do that. No.
I do feel like though there hasn't been, like, obviously there's been some, but I feel like there hasn't been a lot of like atrocious stuff this year. Like I think there's just a lot of mid, like just these like mid tier, like that was fine. But like I have like maybe one film on my thing I've seen this year where I hated it, and that's it. Like everything else I've seen was like either good or
now
just,
I want to know.
Okay.
Now you tickled my interest. Now I want to know.
Oh, I just didn't like Winnie the Pooh. I really hated it.
Oh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah, I really disliked it.
Yeah,
I didn't even watch it.
I had a good time.
I just love Winnie the Pooh as a character, and it like
I do too.
That it just kind of poops on like
Winnie
just him as a character. Like it really like it like I don't even like hating on it like as like a filmmaking place because they are students. Like they are young filmmakers making a movie. And for your first movie, it's very good. Like if that's your start, you can only go uphill from there. I just personally didn't enjoy it.
I like Christopher Robin over Blood and Honey.
Oh, Christopher Robin's amazing. I love Christopher Robin.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw a rock ahead of Winnie the Pooh movie. That's actually better. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Hey, but Blood and Honey 2 is coming. They put
Tigger.
Their whole cinematic universe of
my man Tigger. No, you know that he's gonna. The guy that did that is gonna do a Mickey Mouse movie once. That
I'm waiting for Seven Deadly Sins.
So with the public domain thing for Mickey, it's just the Steamboat Willie version.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So it's gonna be Steamboat Willie version going around killing people.
Yeah, so it's gonna be black and white Mickey just going around.
Him whistling his ass off, killing
it's
you.
fully colored, but it's fully colored. But Mickey and Minnie are both black and white.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
It's a Titanic sequel.
And their hideout is just on a boat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a steamboat. It's a steamboat.
Yeah, it's a steamboat. Yeah.
Can you imagine Titanic 7 and be like, how many times are you going to hit this freaking iceberg?
Titanic 7.
A couple more times, bitch. Oh.
I've not seen. I've not seen Aquaman 2, but I know that it's not a send off.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's Aquaman and Orm swimming like different directions, like at the end of Furious 7.
With Wiz Khalifa, fire, dude. Yeah. That's hard. I'm gonna go see it just for that.
It's just.
I was nervous for a second.
I don't know where he's going with that. Like they're swimming. Like what does that mean?
Family. Literally, actually, this time.
Family.
that dumb Vin Diesel shit where everybody's a family, even people that murdered your other family in previous. Jason Momoa in the next one, which is funny, Aquaman connection. In the next one, he's going to be family somehow. Yeah. Every villain becomes family. Charlize Theron will be family.
Didn't James Wan direct Fast 7 too?
Yeah, Fast 7.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, so there you go. A lot of connections. 6 degrees of separation.
Because basically Aquaman 2 is in the water, right? And literally how they introduced Jason Momoa's character in Fast X, he was knocked in the water.
And his eyes open up. And fast tracks.
Yeah.
Now,
and there was a turd floating in front of him.
I like how Billy.
You know who.
He says Johnny, but not Johnny. So,
That's all right.
And he only asks 4 out of the panel. So
Rest
I
of
guess
y'all
everyone
better
else
be
doesn't matter.
quiet.
Well, I'm not
They don't
giving my
know me
opinion.
yet. They don't know me yet. It's okay.
You have to give me a super chat if you want my opinion.
Go to his channel and super chat him.
Yeah, super thank you.
And then say, but don't answer it here. Answer it
Yeah.
on
Yeah, answer it.
Yeah, I answer on that comment section, but I won't reply to it. I'll just put a comment on that video, and then
And if you spell my name the pasta way, I'll answer the question.
And only me and you can answer this.
Darn it.
You need to call me
for a second.
Fettuccine the movie god. Bro.
I mean, Superman Legacy has to break even. It has to.
I think it's going to make more than 6 million. 600 million.
6
I was gonna say, yeah, I'll take the over. I'll take the over.
I agree.
I think that parlay will hit.
To be safe, I think it's definitely going to make more than 6 million.
If we all put our money together, we can do it, guys.
That's a good bet there, 3W.
Well, the comparison I've always made is that I think it basically needs to be like Batman Begins. It just needs to break even, but more importantly, it needs to be a really good movie that the audience and the critics get behind. That way, it's like it's so good it justifies continuing. That way, it's like, hey, people are like actually interested in this property again. People are interested in DC right now again.
Yeah.
That's it. It basically just needs to be that. I don't think they should go in expecting it to make like $1 billion. It's not realistic.
Yeah, it won't bomb. Like, I don't think a Superman or Batman movie can bomb. It just won't go crazy. Or a live action Superman and Batman movie won't bomb.
If it actually makes $1 billion like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I don't think it will do that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, because if you think about it, James Gunn directed Guardians of the Galaxy. So if he makes $1 billion movie there, he could make $1 billion movie on DCU.
I don't think any of the Guardians movies made $1 billion.
They got close, but I don't think anyone
They got
did.
close, I think.
Volume 3 did.
They deserve.
Oh, did?
No, it didn't. No, Disney didn't make one movie that got $1 billion this year.
Wasn't it like 800 million?
It was their highest. It was their highest grossing movie this year. But sadly it didn't. I wish it did. 3W. I wish it did, but it didn't.
You forgot the DVD and Blu-rays.
Well, I wouldn't count that. I wouldn't count that. I'm not going to count that.
It made more billions.
We're going to count the Rocky Raccoon action figures that sold too.
And I would say that Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad, should have made that amount of money as well.
I love that movie. That's my favorite James Gunn movie.
Yeah, that's so good.
And I love his older movies
this
too.
year, it would have done much better, I think.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I feel that for the Superman Legacy, it also worries on budget, which is one thing about the worst top 10 thing. I'm like, I don't make my top 10 list worst films, but I'm also like, wow, that movie that I heard was bad cost $300 million for that.
Yeah.
Jesus,
you know how many great movies could have been made? So many great movies could be. So many Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honeys could have been made from that.
Right.
Exactly.
I think
3 million of them.
Superman, with the Superman thing too. I think the other important thing is going to come down to marketing, because they dropped the Batman right in 2022, but that movie had like amazing marketing. The marketing for the Batman was insane.
Yeah.
The Little Caesars pizzas really made the difference.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Were they the back calzones? Yeah, the back.
If I didn't see the back calzone, I wouldn't have been there, bro.
Yeah, because hey, back to the old country. Hey.
Well, fucking Batman calzone. It's a pretty good fucking movie.
That's what I ate when I watched Goodfellas.
Hey.
That's right. Yeah.
What are you showing me?
Go get your shine box. Go get your fucking shine box.
Yeah, you sold them a little bit.
Hey, gabagool. We're Italian, you know. Sometimes our Italian comes out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's just like, you know.
I'm just saying, if you drop like a fire Superman trailer, that's like a really good trailer. Yeah, people are going to show up. You know, you just got to have good marketing.
Yeah.
I also think it depends what it comes out around. Like you can have great marketing, you can be a great trailer, but if it's around like a bunch of other banger movies, you're going to get people who's like, hey, maybe I'll go see Captain America 4, but do I also want to see Superman in the same month? Like that's going to be people, you know, if it comes down. Like again, I don't know what all comes out in 2025.
So in July, I think the only movie
actually.
in the movie I think the only big movie that's coming out in July against Superman is Marvel's Thunderbolts movie.
So yeah, it's got that. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's got that.
So Superman kicks off 4th of July weekend, and then Thunderbolts ends the month.
Holiday weekend could help too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be good.
I forgot they're doing a How to Train Your Dragon live action thing. God.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm excited. I can't lie.
I hope it's good. I mean, it's not
can't
Disney, I
lie.
guess. So, hey, it's not Disney, so it has a chance. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I just hope
Blade
it's
comes
good.
out.
I need that to be good. I can't have a bad dragon movie. They've
Yeah,
all been
right?
great. Don't
Yeah, they
ruin your streak.
That's a great.
Isn't the
trilogy.
director of the live action version when he does the
same guy.
animation?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing, but also I kind of like
Hey,
it.
Brad Bird worked. Mission Impossible.
Well, it
True.
did,
True.
but then what was the other? Andrew Stanton didn't do a good job with the. Well, John Carter was a good movie, just that.
I like John Carter.
I like John Carter also.
Yeah, it was a good movie, just didn't do well.
Yeah.
Remember the same thing for Tron Legacy. Like, it's a good movie, but like also didn't
Hey,
do
you
well.
guys! Oh yeah,
love
next
Tron
year
Legacy.
isn't next year Tron 3 with Jared Leto?
Morbid time.
Oh yeah. There he is. My man.
Can't wait for more billions at the box office for that
Oh
one.
yeah.
It's
No
gonna
one
be
said that for
fantastic.
Haunted Mansion. I was really upset about that.
Because they had to hide him under a
Did anyone
CGI
even-
ghost.
Yeah,
I
did anyone even
I
see
could tell it was
Haunted
him. No, literally nobody in the world. So I actually made $0.
The cast looked cool, but I didn't bother checking it. I'm
Yeah.
like, I remember hearing the rumor when Guillermo del Toro was supposed to make a Haunted Mansion movie, and I'm like,
That would have gone hard.
That would have
There
been
it
great.
is.
I mean, just watch Crimson Peak. You can pretend like it's
Yeah, that's what I do.
It's probably a
Just
better
Haunted
Haunted
Mansion,
Mansion movie.
just for a lot more blood and.
Hell
you know.
yeah. That's what I like.
That's what I
I
like.
like that right there. I like that right there. I don't care who you are. I like
We're
that
gonna
right there.
go for a few more minutes. We're not going 4 hours. Not happening.
No.
No, you were just yawning. Like,
No, I gotta work in the morning. I shouldn't.
what?
I'm
you
kinda glad.
wait? You have a job besides wearing a bunch of hats?
Professional.
You know,
hitman.
Wow.
I have tried people just to put money in my hats, but it hasn't been working yet.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
You would
I
think
need-
they
I-
would. You think they would pay
I think
you?
I need a talent first for them to put money in hats. So
You break dancing doesn't help.
I break while I dance. I break all my, I break my toes.
All right.
All right. Kicking old school. My man.
On my knee.
It's so weird listening to like Jason Momoa promote like he's doing Minecraft next. He's like, I'm shooting that movie next. I'm like, it's so weird that that's a thing.
What an embarrassing filmography.
That's
That is
hilarious.
crazy.
Oh man.
Well, listen,
Man.
we're in
Man.
the
My man.
age of video game adaptations, though. Maybe Minecraft will be like the next Lego movie. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna do well.
sick.
Is the silly thing. Like, I
Oh,
think
it'll
people
do
are gonna
well.
go,
It'll probably be
Yeah.
okay too. I bet.
Will it be good? I don't know, but it'll do
What?
well.
Hey, prediction: the first trailer comes out, and everybody's like, "You know what? That looks pretty good."
No, wait. Is
surprised.
it
I could-
live
yeah.
action or is it like
It's live action, yeah.
animated? Oh,
oh, it's live
God.
action.
Yeah, it's.
I thought it was
Yeah,
animated.
No, live
I thought it
action.
was
It's gonna be
Live
Jason
action.
Momoa in a blue shirt and
Yeah,
purple
my
pants
man.
walking around with an axe.
He's Steve. Goddamn. He has the little like box helmet on. And shit.
Time to go digging for diamonds.
Digging diamonds.
A diamond, my man.
My man. Creeper. Yo, my man.
Oh
He
my
just
god! Does that mean
explodes.
we're gonna see like Jason?
Looks like
Momoa
Gus
fight,
Fring.
like, what's the name of that dragon? It's like the final boss of Minecraft.
Oh, the Ender
Ender
Dragon.
Dragon, yeah, the final boss
He
of
will.
the game.
He
Yeah.
will. You
He'll
know
ride it.
He'll ride
No
it.
bridges.
He'll be like, woo! Or whatever. All right.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Does he say at least one all right in Aquaman 2? I didn't see it.
Don't know.
He does the
There has to
he
be.
does the woo. He does the woo at the end.
He does the woo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think he would do it like he would say to his
Doesn't
brother,
say
my
my
man. He would at
He
least,
has to
like,
say
one-
it to his brother. My brother.
my-
Does he
my
say that? Yeah.
Family.
Family. I'm sure he says family.
Just
a
his
bunch.
dad, my man.
My man.
Boba Fett.
Well, I know in Aquaman they make like a reference to Loki or something. Like he calls like his brother, oh yeah, don't be a Loki or something or something weird like that.
What?
What?
Yeah, he calls
God
him
of
like,
War
God.
crossover.
Hell yeah.
God of War. Yeah, the God of War.
Yeah.
Just God of War. You know,
Yeah. I, mean, I guess they can get away with that considering.
boy.
boy.
Atreus.
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 More
People,
Well, that-
people like
you
using
know-
the
you know what,
key
though?
scenes. People
You know what
using
though?
key
They are
scenes-
making that the Amazon show, the
Yeah, the
God of War show. Maybe
Dwayne
Jason
Johnson,
Momoa could be Kratos
That's
could
right.
be Jason Momoa.
No.
Yeah, Kratos can be Jason Momoa, you're right? The live action Jason Momoa movie, Kratos.
My bad.
My boy. My boy.
My boy. Oh, he doesn't even Mummy. That's good. I like Mummy. That's good.
But
He has
like,
the same hair that he always does and shit. He didn't even shave it. It's, God damn, man.
Instead of having he just has his normal tattoos just in red.
Samoan tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And he just has his long hair. He's not even bald. Just,
I think
that'd be beautiful.
People are taking like the young Kratos skin and using it in like key moments of like the Ragnarok game. Like getting mad at his son or whatever.
Yeah,
like, oh shit.
My man.
Scary.
What the hell's going on here?
He's Jason Momoa.
What is he Tom Cruise?
He's
on
right.
the couch?
No, he's riding on a surfboard. Look, he's my man.
My man.
My man.
He's in my man phase right now. Every man goes through the my man phase.
Gnarly.
Gnarly.
It seems.
Jason Momoa still hasn't gotten out of his yet, though.
He's still in it to win it, you know?
Yeah, he's in it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. Superman Legacy is going to come out, and then Jason Momoa is going to show up in that Lobo makeup. He's be like, my man, Superman.
My man.
My Superman.
My Superman.
My Superman.
So good.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Imagine he plays like somebody else, like I don't know, what's like a weird calendar man or some weird shit like
Condiment King. He's Condiment King.
What if Jason Momoa? What if Jason Momoa voices Crypto the Super
Alfred.
Dog?
Oh, that'd be sick.
That'd be pretty
Woody
fun.
Jones would be so pissed.
Not again.
Oh, took another TC role from me. The hierarchy of power.
God.
What a sad quote now. To think about like if the hierarchy of power is going to change. Yeah, it's going to go.
Yes, it did.
It did. You're right. Yeah, everything bombs right after Black Adam.
It's corn sweat.
I just want kids in 20 years to ask us like, what was it like when DC movies were being made? It's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a
Fucking
long
train wreck.
story.
Yeah. It's gonna be like that Vince McMahon gif everybody uses where they're like he's choking up. It's
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. The Suicide Squad was good.
Yeah.
Daddy, tell me about Wonder Woman 1984. No.
Well, son.
Well, that Pedro Pascal on crack cocaine in it.
Yeah. You know that guy that played Joel? Yeah.
He was zooted and he was in a suit. It was in the 1980s. And
He was.
he really liked his son.
Was there a point of it being set in 1984? No, not at all.
No.
No.
We just wanted to give him this goofy haircut and don't
Yeah.
have goofy.
They saw Guardians of the Galaxy. They saw the 80s soundtrack was really working for it. So, screw it. We'll just set it all in the 80s. Stranger Things is successful.
I want to make a cult or like a mural of all the cults made from the movies or people promoting those movies of the DCU. So like,
Oh, yeah,
life is
all the-
good, but it can be better. Or
It can
other
be
stuff like
better.
that.
Yes, it can.
Every time Ben Affleck said his Batman movie was going to happen.
Yeah. Or just like, it can't be a quote, but just the face he makes during that one interview.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to kill everybody in the room. Man.
That poor man.
Poor guy.
He's like, oh boy, I get to be Batman. And then the Batman movie comes out, nobody likes it. And he's like, he looks like Oppenheimer.
Sees the Bat Cave on fire.
I actually wanted to see Slade Wilson in that universe, though.
Yeah.
He did. He was there for 14 seconds. You didn't see that?
Yeah, dude, it was
I mean,
sick,
like, I
bro.
would
With
like
his
to see
fake ass
more
looking
of
white
it.
hair.
We're about to go talk to Jesse Eisenberg on a yacht.
Yeah. He didn't even, I think he said like 2 words. He's like, hi.
He said,
I want to see Flash Thompson fight Batman.
Aw.
Edit of him punching everybody.
and all the
Flash
sick lore of Jared Leto killing the Bat family. Yeah, it was
Right.
great.
That was sick.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Off
Harley
screen.
Quinn and him killed
Warming it up.
Robin or something.
I
Yeah,
wanna
they
see a
killed
backstory-
Common in a bar
backstory
and
of-
drove around in a
Yeah,
Lamborghini.
yo, I don't want no beef. He says, yeah, that's your lady. I don't want no beef. Man, fuck that. I'm going to die anyway. I might as well tell Harley Quinn. What the hell?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I want to see a backstory of Damian Wayne just like stabbing him with the sword in the
Yeah.
eye.
I want to know how he broke his teeth. I'm assuming Batman just punched them all out. But
Yeah,
I want to see
probably.
it. Yeah, or he was so cool and like David Ayer, you know.
And he didn't brush your teeth at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's cool. No, but like David Ayer, a lot of his movies just like you have like the over the top like gangster stereotype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Training Day, but it's just Jared Leto's Joker.
Jared Leto Joker.
His grills and his tattoos.
You want to have your shit pushed in? I was like, what?
Yeah, well,
Running around with Denzel.
Even in the Snyder cut, Zach was like, he doesn't have the face tattoos. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna have the tattoos.
Don't worry about it.
I'll take that. I'm like, please. Like
He doesn't have damage on his forehead. I don't want it.
I need this character development on his
It's
fucking
so
forehead.
crucial. How am I supposed to know he's fucked up in the head if he doesn't have damage tattooed on his skull, dude?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got it. This is need to know stuff.
he's probably the one who requested the gloves. He's like, give me Robin's gloves. All right, cool, whatever. Here.
What about his grills?
Arthur Fleck didn't have fucked up written on his forehead, so I didn't know he was like messed up in the head. So,
Yeah.
so how am I supposed to know?
Hey, it looked normal to me, dude. He didn't have any face tats.
Well,
It's fine.
What do you mean
they'll
writing
sing
in-
about it. They'll sing about it in the sequel. They'll let you know that he's messed up.
That's because that's why it's a musical, because everybody that's in a musical is messed up.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
I see the vision again.
I see the vision.
I see the road.
I can see the future.
God, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not.
No?
doing it. No.
Everybody keep talking.
Good luck, Charlie.
Loud noises.
Hey!
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
You got sound bites, chainsaw.
All the sound bites. I don't need any more.
Freakazoid sound effects.
My man.
Oh man, there should be a Pokemon just called My Man. So that's what it says.
My man, I choose you.
My man. He evolves to all right. So what does it say? All right.
It's just a lot. This is what this show is just weird. It's just
It's like Goku with his spirit bomb. He's just standing there getting all the
holding
annoying
the
energy.
We're just in Arkham Asylum with Joaquin Phoenix right now. Just a little peeking all the cells.
Yeah, and what's the other guy? Barry Coogan. They're both there.
Yeah, with Paul Dano. Yeah, we're showing him.
Jared Leto's there, but they kind of shunned him, so he hasn't said it in a little while.
Don't be sad.
Fuck.
Wow.
All right,
Okay.
got caught. There you
We're
go.
gonna call it. We're calling it.
Yeah,
That's
all
it.
right.
We're done.
Call the audit.
We're calling it
All right.
officially. Do want to thank obviously Jimmy, Alyx, Bren, and Killjoy Jake for being here on the stream. They're not here, but of course all this will be linked in the description as long as everyone else here. 3W. Where can people find you? Perfect.
There he is.
Perfect.
Wait, hold on. He's about to disappear. I like it.
Yeah, he's kind of. Yeah, he's blending in.
Yeah.
Yes. RJ, where can
there
people
he is.
find you?
You can find me at Resident Justice, Twitter, Threads, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. I also have a gaming podcast to do with two buddies of mine called Controller Chronicles. So that's also on YouTube as well.
Awesome. Tyler, where can people find you?
You can find me on my here.
Other way. There you go.
There, wait, hold on. There you go.
Right there.
There it is.
Tyler, you can also find me hopefully eventually on the Burn Pit whenever we do something again. Also, my Instagram at Tyler W. Joins. And then I got Facebook and all that stuff. And
All that stuff.
I should be working on a couple of my best of the year lists, I guess. And
there you go.
Couple albums from that had anniversaries this year I missed out on that I'll be talking about, which would be Thrice's Artist in the Ambulance and why am I blanking on the other? Oh, Switchfoot's
Switchfoot.
Their album. Why am I blanking on that one? I shouldn't be because that's a big childhood thing for me.
It's all
Footfinder? Footfinder.com?
Footfinder.
Footfinder.com.
Yeah.
My man.
Beautiful
man.
down there.
My foot.
Beautiful. That's the record. Anyways,
Darren, where can people find you?
Thanksgiving dinner, apparently. No, just kidding. You can find me, Daren Kleiman's on your YouTubes, your Twitters, your TikToks.
Stuffed.
I don't. I don't know. If I
That's
next
funny.
person, please.
Yes, fair. Johnny, where can we find you?
Johnny Bravo 6 on most of the tings. I'm usually fighting Peter Griffin in Fortnite now, and
As you should.
and talk about movies. Yeah, that's it.
As you should. Ronan, where people find you?
You can find me at Ronin Unchained on YouTube, on Twitter, possibly Threads, if I could learn how to do that more. Covering right now, wrapping up this year with Ahsoka reactions. Scott Pilgrim takes off, and expect more Last of Us coverage and other stuff in the works.
No, awesome. And I already know he's not going to say, but Gore, where can we find you?
You're right. I'm not gonna say.
How'd
you know?
I just know you because you never say where you like never.
You just look, find me. I'm on Grinder everywhere.
His YouTube channel's link is always there the next day.
Score the movie god.
It's
I don't change my name ever.
You know what it is.
I'm not creative.
You know,
Yeah.
guys. Also, guys, I am doing a special 2023 wrap-up council on Saturday. So I'll be promoting that and push that out. So you might see some of these people here pop up. Who knows who's going to show up? But we're going to be doing that Saturday as a special wrap-up of the year. And yeah, and then after that, we'll see you guys in 2024. Bye, everybody. Bye for hanging out. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Arrivederci.
Bye.
Run!